The Event Omega podcast is recorded in front of a live streaming audience. God.
Uh,
All right,
God damn it.
y'all. We need to get started with the countdown. Let's get it on, all right? Let's go with the countdown. Oh, this is going to be a good show today. I swear to God, this is going to be fun. I don't
Yeah,
know.
the
Y'all
stress.
I don't know.
Got in for a treat, guys. Let's start. Time for the main event.
We here today again with another episode 28 actually. All right, with Main Event TV, we're gonna do it the podcast. I am here, and I am him, I should say, Main Event. But you should know by now who I'm with. I am with Mr. Wing Zero. I'm here with Ben Odinson. I'm here with Curious Doom, and I am here with the Red Comet himself. We are here to give y'all some news that y'all probably haven't heard in the last 2 weeks, but we gonna make up for it, I promise you. So let's get started. Gentlemen, how's your weekend?
Pretty good. I haven't done much of anything.
My weekend was
Man.
okay. I'm actually trying to get into airbrushing, so I've just been trying to study up on airbrushing, so I can get my project going soon.
Okay, well
Man,
that's
it's been a nice and chill weekend so far.
that's good. I'm happy that y'all doing something productive or just relaxing to take the stress off.
Actually, it's just been a whole bunch of nothing. It's been great. I love it. It's a nice change of pace.
Exactly.
that's fine. I am all for that. I mean, you have to look when things get hectic. You gotta think. When y'all have lives outside of this, you know what I mean, and work and family and friends and stress and all kinds of shit going on. I don't have a problem with people just sitting around for their weekend at all. But let me say something real quick, all right?
Mhm.
On Twitter, I don't know if y'all have seen it yet, and I would suggest you look at the trending because DILFs are trending. Well, let me say Happy Father's Day to everyone first out there, all right? DILFs are trending, all right? So, for those who don't know what a DILF is, Dad, I would like to fuck. That's what it means. So they are trending right now. And when you look at the trending page, women are very much showing their appreciation today. They really are. I mean,
Yes, sir.
I mean, tits out for dads. It really is. So I was like, oh, didn't expect this, but this is a happy thing to see. It's been great. Look, even the chat
That's
saying,
awesome, dude.
yes, yeah, it is.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
it's a beautiful thing.
it is. It could be a lot worse. To see last Father's Day, they had the women were trending. Oh well, the dads aren't around and dads ain't shit and all this other and the women should get credit for Father's Day. This year, this year it's dads I like to fuck and women showing their titties. I'm for it. I am for it.
Hell yeah.
So
Yeah.
what?
I'm down. I'm down for that. Like that's cool. That's cool. Like
Yeah.
honestly, like I
Yeah.
think men need some kind of pick me up support also.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
I believe that as well.
We all been through some dire times.
Yeah. Well, let's get started. Speaking of dire times, let's get started on what we have, which is sports. Now, I want to let the chat know that I did not let my companions here know exactly what was going on in sports because I wanted to surprise them on what was going on. Okay.
Yeah, you sure did.
So this is me stringing a little bit of chaos. I got a little bit of chaos later too, but stringing a little bit of chaos here. Okay, so we're going to start off with medieval MMA.
What?
Ooh, let's go.
Medieval MMA, where
Yeah.
I'm telling you, where guys wear knight armor and swords and shields, but it's in an MMA. It's in a cage. Well, not in a cage. It's in a ring. So they're
Dark
fighting.
No.
They.
No.
I'm
So
telling
that's what
you.
the video that
hell?
somebody posted on Twitter.
Yeah, and literally the chat is saying Dark Souls MMA.
Yeah, so
They're swinging
I'm
their
all for
swords
it.
and their shields.
Oh my god.
I'm telling you, when I saw this, I couldn't help but say, "What the fuck?" I thought this was something. Then on
Dude.
Twitter, in my mentions, people was like, "No, this is nothing." They sent me video of 10v10 night fighting MMA. All right? 10v10. So I was like, How the
Dark
hell do
Souls-
you officiate that? How?
Yeah.
Dark Souls.
I guess you have you just got to review the camera footage very slowly because how do you
You have
make
to
heads
hear
or
it out.
tails of a 10v10?
I don't know, but I was just like, okay, now that I've seen the 10v10, the one-on-one means nothing now. It's kind of tame. You know what I mean?
I am all for this. I am all for this.
You're all
You know
for the
what?
chaos.
Yes, battle to the death. Battle to the death.
The next Royal Rumble, if there's no fucking medieval
If,
suited
if no
people
one
fighting each other,
if no one
that-
dies, it doesn't matter.
yeah, no one dies. It doesn't matter. No.
I'm telling you, what,
Someone must die. God damn it.
I'm just
So he
saying.
goes, where are we dropping my fellow Crusaders?
Right? Like who thought it was a good idea to say, hey, let's put them in a ring and give them swords and shields and armor and let them fight it out? Who said that this should be a
Michael Bay.
sport?
Dark Souls.
Michael Bay.
Man,
I'm just
I swear it has to be someone.
it's probably like carnies and stuff. The same ones that invented jousting or some shit, modern day maybe.
Yeah.
I'm wondering that might be it.
I guess it'd be like what, extreme LARPing?
yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know
Yeah.
if it's not LARPing if they're actually hitting each other with swords and shields. I mean,
Gotta kill each other.
that's the real deal.
No, they
man.
do that. They do that in LARPing. No, they do it.
Yeah, but they have fake
Mhm.
swords, right?
Yeah, they got
No.
fake swords.
No,
Oh.
it's real swords.
They don't actually hit each other with a sharpened sword, and then they die, and then they're like, "Oh well, they died."
They use blunted weapons, but still,
Yeah,
but it's real.
Well, that's the thing. In this
blunted
one,
weapon.
no, well, in this
Yeah,
one,
blunted weapons, like they're not sharp.
well, that's the thing. In the 10v10 I watched, they did have blunted weapons, but people were getting fucking injured. They were hitting hamstrings. They were hitting the back of kneecaps. They were hitting the back.
Oh my God.
I mean,
Who's their best fighter? The guy from Mighty Python. The
no,
black guy.
but the thing is, it was separated by country, so it was like USA versus Japan. I was like, what's
Damn.
going on here?
Oh,
So
God.
Japan, I was like, so is there going to be any samurai? There was one guy wearing samurai armor. Everyone else had swords and shields and knight armor. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here, Japan? What and Japan,
Japan fucked up for this one.
Japan got their ass whipped. I mean, they jumped guys quick. They was going 5-on-1 against people, and guys were getting hurt, and they couldn't take off their armor until after the fight was over, and then you realize they're bleeding and they're hurt, and they couldn't go on. Like they was fucking each other up. Like this isn't.
Do they do that in LARPing?
I don't think they do that in LARPing.
I was about to say they do that in LARPing.
So
That's
yeah,
No, they do. No, man, I'm telling you. Look, there's video footage up on YouTube for it. Just type in extreme LARPing.
extreme
No.
LARPing.
They hit
Yeah, I'm
people.
serious.
Oh my god, I don't know.
I'm dead serious, dude.
And you're telling me they will hit people with these weapons, and then they'll get all fucked up from it.
Yeah,
They should. That should be the
They
case.
should.
Yeah.
Well, I have
Hey,
more
hold
news
on.
for you.
What's bot?
Nothing. It's nothing. It's in the chat. Yeah. But here's the thing. I have some more news for you. Since we're talking about MMA, for those who don't know, an MMA fighter is arrested for biting his roommate's testicles after an argument.
Okay, well, hold on. Are we? Is
What?
this is today backwards day? Like we're doing the weird shit first, or what,
Yeah.
man?
I told y'all I had surprises for y'all. I told you.
He bit his testicles.
Yes.
Why?
Man,
Though?
same
Like how? I mean, I get it's Pride Month and everything, but come on, dude.
No, you didn't go there. See that? I gotta give you
I
the gun
did
shot
go
for that.
there,
I
though.
can't believe you went there.
Oh boy.
Why was it not? Because it's Pride Month. That's why it's illegal to
That's why.
not bite each other's testicles.
So that's why. Okay. All right. Well, he was arrested for he was charged for it, and we'll see what happens with him. What do you do?
No,
with this?
no. He does. Did he bite his testicles with his pants on, or did he take his at what point? Where was he vulnerable with him to where he could bite him in the testicles?
Yeah.
Exactly. This needs answers.
Okay, all right. Hold
This
on.
one's
I'm gonna pull it up. Okay. Donovan Salvato was charged with domestic violence after an alleged fight with his roommate. Okay.
Oh, dude.
He's a 29-year-old MMA fighter who was arrested and charged with domestic violence causing bodily injury after a bizarre incident that occurred on November 11th. Police say
Dude,
that
you better not bite my balls, dude.
Salvato got into an argument with his roommate over the living situation, specifically the lease agreement. The roommate claims that the argument got physical and that Salvato struck him in the face and torso with a closed fist. The roommate also claimed that during this incident, Salvato bit his testicle, causing a 2-inch laceration. The roommate was also observed to have several bruises and swelling on his lip and head. Y'all want me to keep going?
I'm all with
I
it.
don't think we need to keep going on that part. I think we know where this goes on.
Yeah.
Jesus, that's
It is
fucking
nothing but a flesh
hilarious.
wound.
We definitely do some extreme laughing, alright.
Oh
Fucking-
man.
I'm telling
Although he
you.
needs to get tested for rabies, though.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus,
Do
fuck.
you have a rabid roommate? I don't know, man.
So, with that said, since we have, I mean, seriously, should we pay, a little bit of respect to that guy's testicles? I don't know.
Oh man, poor guy and his testicles, man.
Pressing F word. Is that what we're doing here?
Yeah.
Yeah, and the
Oh,
chat is saying,
geez.
was the safe word not given? Was it not?
I know.
I guess not.
That's actually pretty clever, man.
Safe word was
I'll give him that.
Well,
Chat is pretty sharp today.
they are. They're on their A game. So
No, the safe word was rent.
right? Yeah, it was right.
Yeah.
Where's my money?
You gotta pay that rent, homeboy.
Oh
man.
so
See,
let's.
This is why you need to get the Dark Knights and turn up.
You know, me
Get the
personally,
anime.
I like to send the Mr. What's his face gif. I like to do that to collect rent. I say rent. You know, like the Spider-Man dude. I forget what the hell his name
J.
was.
Jonah
I
James?
just need a
I
Russian
know you're
daughter.
talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know you're talking about.
Yeah, I was like, I just need a
son.
Russian daughter.
Now, son, you need my boy Tom Nook, son, for Animal Crossing.
Tom Nook. Yeah, Tom Nook.
Yeah.
Tom Nook.
He's a
Tom Nook,
Tom
son.
Nook is a shyster. I don't know how he's the fucking
Yeah,
mom. I don't understand how
yeah.
anyone can like Tom Nook. I don't understand it. He's a
piece of
corrupt
shit,
little
man.
fucker.
That's my boy Tom Nook, son.
He is a
Get that
corrupt.
money.
He's a corrupt motherfucker. I tell you that. All right.
Well,
Oh
Hey,
no,
at
the
least
chat
he
is
lets
saying
you-
he's the
at
best
least he-
Tanuki. No, he's not. He's not.
Hey, you know what?
Well,
At
that's
least he
Tanuki,
allows
is
you
that
to
what
pay
he
your
said?
money whenever you feel like it.
You can upgrade your island if you pay a shit ton of money for it, or upgrade your house if you want a new level on it, but it's gonna cost you in debt. Come on, man.
Anyway.
Well, look,
Yeah.
they're saying beat his ass. Well, you know what? Since you said that, chat, I actually got something that actually has some ass beating today. For those who don't know, there was an ass slapping contest at Fight Universe where they measured the decibels of each slap.
Oof.
Yes.
the fuck?
I kind of slap.
Women slapping each other on the asses.
Look, I'm be like, fart from me, bitch, and I'll put the microphone right up to her butt, and they're like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "I'm doing a sound check."
That's come on.
I'm telling you, man. I mean, Keijo needs to be a real thing.
I'm just.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I think that shit might
we're
be
getting
real
there.
thing.
It looks like society is slowly getting there. So I think eventually we're getting there.
I mean, that is true. I mean, we got medieval Dark Souls fighting in MMA rings, so why the fuck not?
so
Exactly.
anything can be a sport these days as long as you have the money. That's what you're saying.
So,
Yeah.
two clowns in an MMA ring, I guess. Fight to the death for the fucking dumb jokes.
Fight to the death with jokes.
Fight the jokes.
Well, since
Look,
we're talking, no, go ahead.
the only clown that gotta be in an MMA ring is the Brooklyn Brawler versus Doink the Clown.
See,
okay?
you're going too far. You're going into the wrestling. We haven't even
there
gotten
we
to
go.
wrestling
No
yet.
wrestling.
We haven't.
I was
gotten
waiting
there yet.
for it.
We haven't. Okay, but
That
since
is dink.
no, we're not going there. Since we're talking,
Dildo.
since we're talking about ass slapping, let's talk about this. Deshaun Watson is accused of
good ass slapping.
Deshaun Watson, all right, is accused of ejaculating on massage therapists in his 24th civil suit. Now, we have
What?
yeah.
What?
I told y'all I got news for y'all today. All right.
What the fuck?
So
Whoa.
understand that we have talked about Deshaun Watson before and about his claims. Now, for those who don't know, he has been picked up by the Cleveland Browns to be the quarterback and is was it for the starting quarterback, and he has been hit with a lot of controversy, and so is the organization. So since this has happened, the 24th lawsuit that has come to it, let's talk about this, okay? I'm gonna pull this up. So the massage therapist says, or the masseuse says, at the beginning of the season, Watson did not want me to use the draping that is typically used in massage, the suit states. Instead, he requested a small towel. Watson also insisted to start massaging with him lying face up. Watson remind the plaintiff that he only wanted her to focus on his upper body and abdomen. He then demanded that she work on his inner thighs and quads. During the massage, Watson's tone became aggressive as he repeatedly demanded that she go higher and higher into his inner thighs, causing her hand to reach his scrotum. The suit claims that Watson proceeded to make piercing eye contact with the accuser and that she was scared because he was much bigger than she is and was afraid that upsetting him would elicit retaliation against her small business. As the plaintiff attempted to focus on getting the massage completed, hold on. At some point, Watson got an erection, causing his towel to fall off. It says by this point,
What?
yes, Watson was now completely naked and exposed. Watson then started to masturbate. It says the plaintiff immediately stopped the massage, apparently responding to the look of shock on the plaintiff's face. Watson said to the plaintiff, "Relax, it's okay to touch it." All right. It says,
What the hell?
There's more to this.
Claire.
So the suit of the accuser refused Watson's entries, but things continued to get worse. Watson then stood up and continued masturbating more aggressively, the suit claims. As he did so, Watson asked the plaintiff, "Where do you want me to put it?" The plaintiff, by this point, was in complete shock and could not speak. She froze. It says, Watson quickly ejaculated. Some of the ejaculate got on the plaintiff's chest and face. All right. So that's it.
It sounds like hold on. This sounds like a bad porno.
No, this sounds like I wonder what if there was more to the story than just that. Like, I wonder if this was something where something went sour and she said, "Well, fuck it, I'm just gonna testify against it."
Well, no. Even the people are saying, "Is this for the OnlyFans?" They're saying, "Is he sure there's an alternative news?"
No.
Like, this is what we're on now. Like, this is a real thing.
I mean, I know this is a real thing, but like, that's dude, that's a little aggressive, man. I don't know if I could I don't know if I could get into it and get it hard with someone that's not even really that into it. Like
the fact that you said it was a little aggressive and not a lot aggressive, like, so what's a lot? Where are you drawing the line? I mean,
I'd say it's a little extreme.
Yeah.
But what Red means by a lot, it has to be Chris Benoit aggressive.
Here you go with Chris Benoit. No. So you trying to send in Chris Benoit already? Is that what you want to do?
You gotta send in Chris Benoit for this one.
Oh yeah! Let me remind everybody that last week Chris Benoit was trending, and everyone was mad because since we're talking about Chris Benoit, everyone was mad because someone someone painted a portrait of Chris Benoit and Eddie Guerrero in heaven. All right?
Really? What the hell?
And people were like, "What the fuck is Chris Benoit doing there? He's in hell." The wrestling community was very upset that day.
Yeah, people need to grow up.
They were very upset that day. So yeah, just letting you know that's a real thing that happened. Oh my God!
No one wants to be mad at a certain person. We're gonna talk about in a bit. And Ric Flair or fucking Hulk Hogan.
Benoit is having a good time with Macho Man, Eddie Guerrero, and all those other wrestlers up there.
And that's what people are saying. And that's what people are saying. And that's what people are saying. Benoit isn't having a good time with them. Benoit's in hell. That's what people are saying. Well, he's not in heaven. He's in hell. So yeah.
Benoit killed the devil, all right.
Well,
fuck him up.
He said he'll kill the devil and make his way out of hell. He's doomed guy. He said he's doomed guy.
Yeah, he's hell. He's gonna be Ghost Rider. He's coming back.
People say that. Hold on a minute. Wait a minute. Yeah, there was a real thing on the internet. So yeah.
Yeah. Here's the thing though, we all know Chris Benoit did something fucked up, but as a wrestler, he was godlike.
Well, here's the thing.
He had the best fucking move.
That's what people are saying. People are saying, given the things that he did, you cannot separate the two. That's what they were saying on Twitter, and they were saying you're a bad person if you do separate the two. That's what people were saying.
My point would be, it's up to you.
Heaven forbid, people have their own fucking opinions instead of everyone else's opinion and agree on it. That's just how Twitter works. If you want to really boil down Twitter in a nutshell, the Twitter is like, if you don't think like us, then you're against us. That's literally all it is. All it comes down to. If you have your own opinion, you're fucking wrong. You have to have the mass majority opinion of everyone else, or else you're just villainized.
Well, with that,
someone said in the chat, who sent for the man after Satan? You know what that means.
Yeah, well, I already sent for the man once. I'm not going to send him back to back. I mean, I already sent for him. But with that said, let's move on to more wrestling news. Jeff Hardy. Jeff Hardy was arrested for DUI and a suspended license. Now, this is Jeff's third incident in 5 years or something like that. I believe.
What's he doing driving with a suspended license in the first place?
Well, there you go.
Well, yeah.
And if
you see, I've driven with a suspended license. You got places to be. I mean,
okay. We are not supposed to incriminate ourselves on this podcast.
No snitching, bro.
So no, I'm saying not now. That was in the past. That was just for some old tickets I couldn't take care of at the time. Financially, it was tough at the time.
Okay.
I didn't have the means.
They didn't know. They assumed They told him that he paid his tickets off and he was fine.
I'm not going to judge you. All I'm going to say is I understand.
Hold on.
Technically, he didn't know he was driving that way. He didn't know.
He didn't know he was riding dirty? Okay.
No, he didn't.
Here's the thing, man. Like, if you gotta go to work, you gotta go to work. By any means necessary.
You know what? You can't say that. You're in New York, where every place there's a bus and a train. You can't say that.
Yeah, there is. Yeah. But I don't know. It's just basically like, I mean, that's how it happened. I mean, so I understand it can happen. But why he was driving with I mean, now it's different. Now here's a different issue though. So is it suspended because of DUIs, or is it suspended because you just had an outstanding ticket that came up from like 8 years ago that was just like, it was just a speeding ticket, so you never paid it, and so eventually they just take your license away.
I think it might
That's
be
different. Those are two different kinds of suspended licenses.
Good question. No, go ahead. Go ahead, Ben.
Wasn't he arrested a while ago from TNA because of the drug bust that happened after he got?
Now that's more likely why he would have a suspended license.
He had his house raided because he had a bunch of drugs in his house, like a lot of cocaine and a lot of drugs.
It's always cocaine. He was looking for a party.
Why is it always cocaine?
He was looking for a party. That's why.
He was looking for my
He was looking for a party up his nose. And you know what? Hey, that's on look, what you do in your house is up on you. That's how I feel. You do what you do. But I mean, if you saw the police body cam or the dash cam, they pulled guns on Jeff Hardy and was like, yo, count to 30. And he apparently missed the number. They just the way he had to walk and everything, it was just they asked him, they was like, where are you going? He said, I'm going to North Carolina. He said, so you're leaving North Carolina to go to North Carolina.
What the fuck?
Exactly. Jeff Hardy was blitzed. He didn't know what he was doing.
He was done. He was already fuck it. He'd been out on a bender probably that night. He was probably nice and drunk. He was hopped up on cocaine and cocaine accessories.
I mean, from all those concussions he be getting in the fucking ring.
Well, that's him doing that extreme shit. But speaking of extreme, go ahead. I
was gonna say, like, how many times have DRIs as Jeff Hardy versus Jim Uso? Because those two have a fucking match or a DRI on a pole match.
He said Brother Nero was off his rocker, and they said he's become Florida man.
You know what can kill that? What I saw yesterday, yo, hush money on the bank match, son.
Well, that's what we get ready to talk about in extreme measures here. Vince McMahon, as WWE chairman and CEO, is now in an investigation into $3 million hush money payment. Apparently, Vince McMahon is 76 years old. Apparently, this happened 3 years ago.
What? 3 years ago?
Apparently fucking years.
So, out of every fucking thing, though, this is it. This is the line.
This is the line. Exactly. All the shit he's done for over 20 years, this is the line.
Hey, So then the fucking woman said, "Hey, bitch, you owe me fucking money." Let's be motherfucker.
I mean, Vince McMahon was behind. I mean, I just don't understand how this is the line. All the things that he has done. No, go ahead, man. Go ahead.
He covered up for fucking murder, dude. What else he fucking
With Jimmy
did?
Snuka? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, he covered up for murder, didn't he? The pedophile shit, the drug issues.
Hold on, you're talking about with
You chime in on this wrestling talk.
You talking about with Pat Patterson? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, Pat Patterson. It's even worse than that because there was what was it? Rape allegation from what's it?
Ashley. Was it Ashley?
I think it was Sarah. I was going to say also Roddy Boy Piper Pound got raped as well.
Okay.
When he went to the office one day and one of the people.
Yeah, that's what they're saying in the chat.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I mean, 73
and of course
years
the
old.
alleged.
And then on top of this,
at WrestleMania.
But hold on. On top of this, after the allegations came out and the news came out and it broke, Vince McMahon decided he was going to go on Friday Night SmackDown in character so that he can be, so he can get the ratings grab, and it worked. People tuned in. I didn't tune in, but they were talking about on Twitter. People was like, "Oh, I tuned in for this," and it was nothing because all he did was introduce Friday Night SmackDown. Now, here's the thing that was really stomach turning for those who watched it, and they were saying this. When he came out, people were applauding him given his allegations. Okay? Afterwards, they were singing his theme song during he came out.
Because they're all a bunch of fucking virgins, what do you expect? They're never gonna get laid, so girls are gonna cheer for him. They think it's all a fucking storyline. Hey man, I gave hush money to this woman. I actually even in faking his own death.
Money to a woman.
Yeah.
What if it was actually hush money to Chris Benoit?
Well, don't know. Well, no. Let's
That's why he's good. That's why he did what he did.
Hold on. Let's read that. Let's hold on. Let's. Oh my God. Let's take that by the numbers for a minute. Remember, when it came to Benoit, Vince had let him know, even though injuries and same thing with Eddie Guerrero, injuries came. Vince told him, "Look, if you leave for any type of vacation so that you can heal up, your spot will be taken by another wrestler. Your opportunity will be gone and will be taken by another wrestler," which is why they never took time off.
Well, I'd even legally say that's manslaughter because he knew that he was not in the right shape and didn't do anything to protect the said worker. So technically, that's manslaughter 1 because he's aware of him not being able to work. Because Mr. Kennedy said in a shoot interview at one point, Eddie Guerrero was not even moving. Like after the match, he was on the floor. Like his back was in huge pain.
That is just, dude. That's insane, man. That just how the audience reacted and like how can you be so
uncultured?
Yeah, I don't know, man.
This is why I don't like WWE. They're a piece of shit.
Well, to be fair though, I all these fucking big wigs all got shit that is hidden that we don't know.
Drunk off of power.
Like we all know. Yeah. Like we all know that Tony Khan's dad did some fucked up shit in the past, and that's gonna come
up.
Him.
But I mean, Vince has been. I mean, you gotta think. We're talking about a man who kissed women in front of his own wife for storyline. We're talking about. I mean, let's be honest. There's also they've already said that a number of suits have now have resurfaced, or should I say have surfaced?
Johnny Ace.
Same thing with Johnny Ace, with giant laurinaitis.
Even the concussion lawsuit, that can be brought back up.
Well, no, we're talking about just women in general. Just women in general that he's messing with.
I don't think it's just women though. I just don't think it's women. I think it's men as well that's got been abused as well because of past allegations from. If you wanted to make it in the business, you had to do certain things.
Well, I mean, the man put on TV a Kiss My Ass Club. And he had grown ass men kissing his bare ass on TV.
William Regal, Trish Stratus.
I still think there was something.
I was gonna say like
no good.
I was gonna say hasn't wrestling just been kind of a little bit like messed up and behind the scenes anyway, like over the years?
Yeah, over the years it has been. Yeah.
Even with training with certain people being abusive and shit. and that being brought out. But it's just a sad fact that we all as fans allow this to happen. Like we all were aware of certain
We
things,
tolerate
and
it.
still
Yeah.
we're tolerating it.
Yeah.
Like imagine if AEW did half the shit.
Oh,
We
they
all
would get so much shit for it. They would get so much shit for it.
they would get so much shit.
Yeah.
Like even in the Jeff Hardy situation, I really don't give a fuck about that situation compared to this, because this is way worse.
Yeah.
Absolutely worse.
Yeah, and plus, Tony Khan's already given Jeff Hardy the help.
Okay, now here's the thing about Jeff Hardy. Here's the real quick about Jeff Hardy. I don't want to go backwards in our topics. All right.
Yeah.
WWE offered him help when he was there.
Yeah.
They offered him help and he declined it. All of a sudden, he goes to AEW and they offer him help and he accepts it. What's the difference?
I wonder whatever kind of help AEW had that was different than WWE's. Maybe their program was different.
Yeah, maybe it might be the same program that Tony Khan did with John Moxley at the time.
Well,
maybe it was just Vince McMahon just taking him into a room and talking. I mean,
no, look, to be fair though, Jeff Hardy has had help from WWE in the past when he had the allegations happen to him. I think it was, was it one WrestleMania where he was meant to get pushed?
Yeah.
And they had to go to RVD. He had to take time off because of the drugs, so he had help then. So maybe it's just the same shit. They're just not using today's maybe culture to help him, or more support after the fact. It's just here, we'll help you now and just throw you back to the wolves instead of helping him long term, having meetings and shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it's both probably are different because again, everyone has their own wage system, so it's probably the same.
All right.
Yeah, because look at John Moxley. I mean, after he got the help, he's doing fine now. He's doing great.
Well, even Eddie Kingston, he had drunk issues and he's doing quite well for himself.
Eddie Kingston. So, all right.
And he has depression as well. So,
all right.
I'm just gonna say I'm done with WWE completely. I'm not touching that shit out again.
Well,
they can go fuck themselves.
I put it like this: you spoke about depression, and you know what? These next two topics really depress me. They really do, and it's not make fun of depression, but the Philadelphia Eagles. All right.
Oh God.
The Philadelphia Eagles have a new word mark design for their team, and it's terrible. It's terrible. I don't know what it looks like. It looks like they wanted to be the New York Jets and decided, no, we're going to hold off a little bit. And you've got to be fucking kidding me here. This is what they come up with. It's soulless. There's no passion. There's nothing about it that says this is the Philadelphia Eagles. It looks like it looks like a hollow corporate entity. That's what it looks like.
Did they pay Microsoft Word 1999 and that's what came up with?
Yeah, I'll link it in the chat for them.
Bad.
It is.
It was in what was it, Norwich City or Norwich something, and they had the same fucking thing.
Norwich City. Yes.
City whatsoever.
Yeah. So it's absolutely terrible. Eagles fans across the internet have said, no, this is not it. Put it back. Put it. And the thing is, the Eagles should know to take feedback on these things and say, hey, we're not going to do it. That's what they should do.
Aren't they doing like the NFL's doing some weird shit anyway? Like, what was it? What's that shit they got going on with the Browns? With the fucking Cleveland Browns fucking quarterback right now?
We just talked about Watson. Yeah, we just talked about.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm talking about, Watson. Like just that. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, here's the thing though: is what is going on in the NFL right now? They're just like it seems like they don't like their fans.
No,
but even with Watson, what I'm saying with Watson is that they traded. What was it?
They traded for him. They traded for him. From Texas.
Traded for him.
Yeah, they did.
And that's what. And then people and their fans did not want it.
Yeah.
And they weren't having it. And then you got the Philadelphia Eagles that are just completely tone deaf to their fans.
Yeah.
You know. Because
the chat is saying the logo looks like Diet Coke. It looks like Diet Coke, and everyone said it looks like Clip Art. It's terrible.
Doom said it looked like the Gatorade G logo.
Yeah, he said it looked like the Gatorade logo.
Gatorade.
Ain't that right, Doom?
Yeah, it does. When you look at the name Eagles and you see the G in the logo as the lettering, it looks like the Gatorade letter G.
Yeah, look, the chat is saying I don't like the new logo, and this is coming from a Commanders fan, and that says something because the Washington Commanders or the Washington Redskins, the Washington football team, the Washington Commanders now they went through so many.
The Commanders. Commander sounds like something that's even more racist.
It sounds like Cobra Commanders.
Look,
Like, you know what? It's Commander sounds like a role that's only played by a cis white male.
Well, all I'm
Yeah.
saying,
Wow.
all I'm saying is when a Washington Commanders fan is saying they don't like the logo, that says something. That says how bad the logo is.
Yep.
By the way, I was just joking, everyone. I don't give a fuck what they name their team.
Well, no, the chat is saying a lot
They
of
could name their team Two Dogs a Humping. I wouldn't care.
Well, here's the thing. The chat is saying a lot of the industries don't like their fans, and it's not at all shocking that the NFL is joining the ranks, and it's true because every time an industry does something or organization does something, and the fans say, "No, we don't like this change," they say, "Well, what the hell with you? It don't matter. This is what it's going to be."
Right.
They do that. Like I said, there's no feedback whatsoever to say, okay, well, like, for example, they did this with the Philadelphia Flyers here. They went and made that monstrosity known as Gritty. That mascot he looks like he's on coke. That's what he looks like. He looks like he's on coke. Nobody.
You're talking about
the
Gritty.
NFL. The NFL needs to listen to the Sonic fans.
Well, yeah, well.
Sonic fans. The Sonic fandom would know.
Yeah, I mean, hell, we changed the look of the
Y'all
for the movie. So
y'all bullied them into changing it. That's what y'all did.
And then next thing you know, they're gonna put furries into the fucking whatchamacallit. People are gonna because Sonic fans will do some weird shit to all that Gritty guy, and he's gonna be in some kind of furry porn online.
Yeah, that's gonna be
because that's what Sonic fans do. They make furry porn out of every fucking character.
Oh shit!
Now you're gonna have Gritty X Sonic like
now you've upset the Sonic fan base. Now you have
Don't you mean the two furries of fucking
Well, let's move on because here's another thing.
It's just not an OC character. If it's an OC character, man, they're gonna get.
You don't get much more OC character than that Gritty guy. He's literally just a pastiche of bullshit.
Yeah, it really is, and yet we have to deal with here. We have to deal with it. But speaking of dealing with things, and I don't believe I have to talk about this. Philadelphia gets the World Cup in 2026. Look, I am not looking forward to this. We are already at a record murder kill rate here. That's not changing anytime soon. Look, they're going to bring in the tourists, and the city is not going to be able to handle the magnitude of those people because there's going to be too many people. Look, I'll play the Center City cannot handle it. If you go anywhere in Philadelphia outside of Center City, it's a war zone.
Shit.
That's funny, man. Well, we're gonna see how much of a war zone it is for, for some soccer fans that just, never been in the hood before.
Oh, you said the word.
I did say soccer. What is it called? Soccer. I mean, that's like what was it?
No,
like saying.
No, go ahead.
I don't know what we call something over here. It's the same thing over there, but it's just different.
I can
rugby?
see this. I can see this going. It's not rugby. I can see this going.
European cigarettes.
I can see this going.
They're two different meanings.
I can see this going so bad. I can see tourists getting lost and dudes pulling up talking about So you need help? And you know how that's going to turn out.
Well, to be fair, if they can put a fucking World Cup in Qatar, they can do it anywhere.
No, dude, you don't understand. There is trash.
It's gonna be bad.
There is trash and homelessness everywhere around the city. Not to mention, y'all have to understand.
Sounds like Austin.
Y'all have to understand that Philadelphia, and it has been deemed officially, is the drug hub of America, which means we have the most drugs here that people just get addicted. You go down. I'm telling you, if you go down.
That's why they want to have the World Cup there because everyone's gonna have a good time, I guess. If you're all hopped up on whatever,
they're hopped up. I'm saying they're hopped up on meth. They're hopped up on fentanyl. They're hopped up on dude, I cannot tell you how many times I have seen somebody high and he can barely stand. Yes.
We've seen that a lot
Yes.
in Austin. So Doom and I have seen that. You see people on fentanyl and shit or whatever. And like actually the other day we were eating at Taco Cabana and you see these twacked out dudes just out there. He's just like dancing and he's like pointing up, down, left, and right with both hands.
Yeah.
And then he's like his head is turning back and forth, and he's like. He's holding his hands really close to his chest, and then just imagine pointing at the sky, ground, left, right, like whatever, with both hands, and doing this, and then walking up to the fucking thing with the cup in his hand.
Wait, hold on. Was he doing the Konami code in real life?
Yeah, like it was weird, dude. And then this lady was just walking around with no fucking pants on, and she was just like if nothing was wrong, but you could tell she was all straight.
Well, I'm just saying that here you get to a point where they get so high and they want to pass out. And they look like they're gonna fall, but they don't fall. And you're like, wait a minute, is it gonna happen? And then it doesn't happen, and you feel bad for watching it because it's like a train wreck.
It's like a train wreck.
Yeah, it's a train wreck. You don't want to
look away.
Exactly, but you feel bad. And that happens everywhere in the city. It happens everywhere, and it's consistent.
It's all the cities, dude. Fuck cities.
Dude, it's block for block here. You can't go a block without seeing it. That's what I'm saying.
Where's the stadium?
The stadium, it depends on what stadium they use, but the stadium it's not downtown, it's deeper down South Philly, but like where I'm at, it's like a 10-minute drive on the highway.
Like,
it's on the highway.
Stadium?
Yeah, it's a really big stadium. If they're doing it at Lincoln Financial, which is the Eagle Stadium, if they're doing it there, it's a big stadium. If they're doing it in any other stadium, it would have to be in Chester, which for those who don't know, that's where the Philadelphia Union soccer team play. And I said the word, I know. But here's the thing. If they go out in Chester, Chester has such a high murder rate too.
Oof.
I don't know how this is going to work out because, one, you're talking about football fans who are fighting each other to death.
Yeah, battle to the death.
No, they will fight each other. It's a legit thing. People have died on fighting.
Yeah, no, that's what I said. Battle to the death.
And that's the thing.
You ever seen that? You ever seen that movie? What was it? Green Street Hooligans. There you go.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. You're going to get people from all over the world to come to Philadelphia, and they're going to end up fighting, and they're going to end up in the wrong neighborhood probably, and end up, and that's not going to go well. It's just not. Yeah. So I'm not looking forward to it. And the chat is saying, they're saying, is there any safe city in Pennsylvania? No, there's not.
Amish city.
Yeah, unless you're doing the Amish. No, unless you're doing the Amish. That's like about it. That's about it.
You know what I've been to that was relatively quiet, but then again, I'm not living there. But the only part of Pennsylvania I ever saw was Erie.
Okay.
When I went to Erie, Pennsylvania, and that seemed pretty tame.
Yeah, that's tame. That's the suburbs. That's the suburbs.
Okay, that's
I've only ever been to downtown Philly.
Yeah, downtown Philly is okay. You're somewhat in a safe space, but then again, as of late, it hasn't been so safe. Like there's was it Thursday? Kid was shot with a semi-automatic rifle not too long at 11 o'clock because of road rage incident, and the kid was 17.
Fuck you know.
Yeah, the last time I ever been to Philly, and it was only the one time. It was when I was like 15, 16 years old, and that was for my cousin's wedding.
Well, and here's the thing. The chat is saying if leadership does anything, it'll only be around the stadium and everyone else will left or right. That's what they do now. Yeah, that's what they do now. They try to clean up Center City and everyone else is left or right. Unless they gentrify your area, they leave it to rot.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of cover-up on the show. They're going to try and sweep it, and I'm guessing they'll try and make it where if you're in the arena, they're going to make sure that everyone's safe in some sort of way. So if you're on the buses to get back to your hotel, I'm guessing that'll be it.
So then what happens?
I don't see it working.
So what happens to the homeless people then? What do you do with them?
Throw them to California.
Jesus Christ!
Yep, there you go. Yep. Dude, no, California literally did that to everyone else. They did that to Austin. Actually, they bust all of their homeless just over here and just literally dumped them on our doorstep and said, "Here, it's your problem." And they still have that problem over there.
And then moved here.
Like Jesus, dude.
I'm not looking forward to it. I'm not.
Yeah, it's gonna be a shit show. And,
I'll say this, y'all the rest of y'all are lucky that Californians and New Yorkers didn't move into y'all.
Oh, he said New York. You gonna take that?
Completely changed. Dude, I shit you not. if you Google Austin 2022 now, and then you Google like let's say 1995 Austin, look at the difference.
Yeah, I'm sure you can do that with a lot of areas and
No,
see
you
it.
could literally you don't even have to do that. You can go Austin
You can go 5 years.
2022 and then Austin fucking 2018 and it'll look different.
Yeah, you can do that. Yeah, you can see the huge difference. It sucks.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to this at all. It's not going to
Well,
be any better.
well, isn't it allegedly Eurovision Song Contest is going to be done in UK?
Yes,
Allegedly.
in the UK.
And one of my
Yes.
fucking areas as well.
Yeah,
In
well,
Wales as well.
yeah, well,
So I'm
yeah.
fucking excited for 6 weeks of fucking cunts. Keep your shit away from me. I don't want you shit in my land, man. I
Oh
don't know.
my god. All
Like
right.
last time I had a fucking football event, it lasted for fucking weeks. I mean, I couldn't get into the city. I had to go through so many bullshit ways to get into the city.
Well, yeah. Well,
I don't want to do
What
that
was it
again.
when they announced it was Philadelphia?
She just wish she lived on a
Christian
farm.
Pulisic was like, I can't wait to play in Philadelphia, and I'm like, the majority of Philadelphians don't know who the fuck you are. What are you talking about? You can't wait to play, and they're gonna be like, who? Like, that's what.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, he gonna be happy because somebody start. Look, I'm telling you, determined. Like the greeting usually is, "How you doing, dickhead?" He ain't gonna be. He don't know what to say. Hey, you
Really?
fucking dickhead. He ain't gonna know what to say. He ain't gonna know what to
Bruh.
say.
Obviously, and Arsenal going to be in fucking Florida. They're going to be in fucking problems there.
Yeah, there's gonna be problems in Florida when they play. There is.
Yeah.
I'm not going up. I wanted to go to that game. I'm not going to Florida.
Florida, no.
I'm not going to Florida.
I'm
No
doing
way.
that shit, man.
All right, well, let's move on,
Oh.
y'all. We're going to go to comics and movies. That's right. We're here at comics and movies, and we're going to start with the elephant in the room. For those who don't know,
Oh,
Ezra
God.
Miller. Ezra Miller. Yeah. Ezra Miller has been accused of supplying a minor with alcohol, weed, and LSD, kidnaps a teenager, and vanishes. Authorities continue to search for him.
He's the Flash, though.
So they can't catch him? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, you can't catch him.
They can't catch him?
You have to get Pokemon trainers to catch him. So you got to catch them all.
Oh, why would I?
Unreal. Because I mean, I'm like this. You look. There's more to
Oh.
this, because Ezra Miller, of course, for those who don't know, has deleted his Instagram after posting memes mocking the corpse attempt to find him.
He's such a fucking moron. That's not a smart move.
Remember, he was in another dimension when he was making those tweets.
Yeah, he was in another dimension.
Those posts. Remember?
Yeah, it's. I just don't understand why he. I don't know what his problem is. First off, he's been a menace to Hawaii. All right, he's been fighting.
Yeah.
He's been most of his assaults have been fighting women, and I don't understand what he has against women. But he ends up punching a woman every fucking time. All right, I don't understand it.
It could be like
Punching a woman every fucking time.
He
Jesus.
does.
This dude is beyond
psychological.
help. He's beyond help.
He is.
Like part of it could be psychological. Maybe he was abused as a kid, maybe by a woman, by his mum or something.
Well,
but even then, it's not. You can't justify it because even then,
he's such a fucking nobody. He has to act like a lunatic to get attention.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
I mean,
but you are the face of a big franchise movie getting ready to come out, and you've got to be kidding.
Well, I guess that movie is not gonna sell. I'm pretty sure it's not gonna. It's probably. You know what? It depends. I think WB is either gonna do. They got a couple of different things. They're either gonna release it, like normal, or it's gonna go straight to straight to home video or some shit.
Paramount Plus.
All right, so no, it'll probably go to
Honestly,
it'll be an HBO
honestly,
Max thing if they do.
The way I think they should do it is just cut their loss. Don't show it. Just don't release it. Cut him loose.
Like what you could do is not completely get rid of it. It's just recast and do it all over again.
That's a lot of money being spent if that's the case.
That's a big gamble on something that they don't even know, because now the franchise. Because if you redo it, I mean, even then, like, the franchise is kind of tainted because of him.
Not really, because then by that logic,
it's time to like die down a bit first, and then pull it back up years later. Maybe
I would say just hold on it, probably, because even look at Amber Heard with Aquaman 2. Is that going to get any heat because she's in the movie?
Oh, Amber Heard.
Yeah, because she's in Aquaman 2 as
now, okay, there's a little bit of an update with that. So supposedly they did some test screening with her footage in there, and it didn't test well. So rumor has it now they're actually going to cut her parts out.
Yeah, that's rumor. Yeah, it's rumor.
Yeah.
But here's the thing, also, gentlemen. So I have to ask you, since you kind of already touched on it before I could even intro to this. So do you feel it's time for WB to recast Ezra Miller?
Yes.
Ezra Miller.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
A lot
Throw that
more
motherfucker off the cliff.
Ezra.
Throw him off the cliff. What the fuck? Like,
Throw him
Oh
off the cliff.
shit!
like,
No,
what
you
the-
don't throw him off the
See,
cliff.
we don't condemn women violence here.
Well, yeah, you don't, and that's the thing
Look,
he's done
What if
most.
he did?
Razor, you're doing this all wrong.
Jesus Christ.
Typical.
What if you
typical
did?
American. This is what you gotta do. You summon Chris Benoit and you kill him.
No,
No,
we're not
see?
bringing in Chris Benoit.
We need
No.
justice. We need
There is no Kristen Wayne.
Punisher.
You
We
need
need
the Punisher.
Punisher.
No, stop. We're not
I mean,
going there.
we need Ghost Rider.
Look.
Bring
So
back
when
Ghost Rider.
I polled
It's
the
real.
audience for this, and some of them did say they didn't read it right and they hit the wrong button. All right. When I polled the audience for this, 87% said yes. 13% said no, he should not be recast.
Ooh, okay.
So
Well,
I don't know why.
but there's more to this.
Okay.
So we have an update on this. It happened last night, I believe. WB has announced that it's calling quits on Ezra Miller. Now, here's what they said, and I want to get into this real quick. It says, there is no winning in this for Warner Brothers. This is an inherited problem with Zaslav. That's one of the producers on the show. It says, I hope that the scandal will remain at a low level before the movie is released, and hope for the best to turn out. Now, gentlemen, I have a problem with this part.
Yeah.
Because, no, go ahead. Before I say anything, I want to know if y'all picking up on it. No, go ahead.
He wants his money.
They want you to be quiet. They want you to be absolutely quiet.
He wants his money.
So
yeah, he wants
his money.
So wait a minute.
But the problem is, they want you to be quiet as much as possible so they can make money off the situation. So, in my opinion, I'm going to tell you all: do not buy this movie. Don't turn up. Watch something else, like watch fucking Miss Marvel or something. Buy a Disney Plus subscription and watch something decent. That isn't a fucking ass.
Well, the chat is saying, by no winning, in quotes, they mean no way to not lose money. Here's the part I have with the quote. Here's the part I have.
Yeah.
They talk about it being, and I want to make sure I get this right here. All right. It says, I hope that the scandal will remain at a low level before the movie is released. Low level? So wait a minute. Low level? Kidnapping is low level now?
They want to downplay it so they can at least get their money back on it.
Kidnapping is low level. So where's the line at this point? I mean, you're doing all these type of assaults. I mean, you're beating on women. You're giving people LSD. Yeah. Now you're kidnapping somebody, and that's still low level?
Here's the reality of it.
I guess it got to be high level on some Chris Benoit shit, but
look, this is how Hollywood. Yeah. This is because they're Hollywood execs talking. Hollywood execs are always so used to fucking using kids all the fucking time, dude.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair,
here's the reality of it. Not a damn person is gonna go watch that movie. I guarantee you.
Well, no one should watch anything from WB again. They're just telling you, look, kidnapping is okay.
Well,
they don't give a shit about other than my feels.
Let's look at what WB has done already with the Justice League. Superman.
This guy just gives a shit about his money. That's all he cares about. That's why he's trying to let it go on as long as he can.
So here we go. Y'all ready? This is what WB's done with the Justice League so far. Superman, Henry Cavill, gone. Right? Gone.
Yep.
Batman, Ben Affleck, gone. Cyborg, Ray Fisher, gone. Now we have the Flash with Ezra Miller is now gone. You've lost all your actors who were in the Justice League. You got Wonder Woman, but her last movie was terrible. So,
it was a fault.
Yeah.
What do you have left of the Justice League? You don't have anything now.
May as well call the Bone League.
Oh yeah, well they have what's his name? Martian Manhunter.
Wait, Aquaman? What about Aquaman?
Well,
the
jury's still out for that.
Aquaman left, and Wonder Woman.
And that's it.
It looks like from the trailer they're bringing in Hawkman.
Well, that's from Black Adam. He's in the trailer for Black Adam. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm not interested in if WWE will put themselves.
I'm interested. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about. I don't know anything about him other than he's black and he's Adam.
Jesus Christ,
And
that's not even true.
played,
Oh my God, I can't
and
believe
he's
you
also
went
played
there.
by The Rock. He's also played by Dwayne Johnson,
All
so
right.
that means we're gonna see some rock bottoms.
You're not going to see that either. You're not going to see that either.
Does he call it the rock bottom during Pride Month?
See, here you go. We're going to put a muzzle on you, all right? Because you already said Black and Adam. Now you're saying Pride Month. You used Pride Month twice already. You talked about when the MMA fighter was biting testicles, and you said it then, and now you're saying it again.
We're gonna.
I mean, how else are people gonna get their pride?
Well, also you have to look at too.
That's just grossly ignorant. That
you
really
also
is.
have to look at too. Where's Green Lantern?
Green Lantern was scrapped from the Zack Snyder's Justice League. They released the photos of him. He was just scrapped. That's all it was. So he was supposed to be in it.
Well, he's one of the original 6.
Well, wait.
Well, not in the movies, though.
Oh, I want the chat to hold that comment because we're going to get into that right next. Did someone leak the docket? Did someone leak it?
No. Did someone leak the
I'm just wondering. All right.
His penis on people.
I want to say that in every I want to say before we go any further. All right, I want to say this. Every podcast you listen to or you're there to watch, they don't have the consistency when it comes to their fans and being on the same level. They're not on the same vibe. Every time we do these, the chat is usually ahead of what we're going to talk about. And for those who don't know what I'm talking about, the chat has already said he's not black, right? It's a quote. He's not black. Soldier from Dragon Ball Super. I want to talk about that for a minute because y'all don't know. All right. Yeah. The next topic we have is Dragon Ball Super superhero. I just want y'all to know that. So bring it. So yeah. So it's crazy that y'all would say that, and then listen. I want to know they're just leaking the docket or something because they're always ahead of us. They're always a topic ahead of us. I just don't understand it.
Event is actually just gaslighting us. He's the one leaking the documents, but blaming us for it.
You know what that means, right? We need to have an emergency meeting.
I
know, right?
I think George Clooney is the one that's leaking the documents.
Stop it! It's not George Clooney. George Clooney already know us. Stop it. So George
Clooney's already fucking bitches.
So let's move on then, since we're talking about
the imposter.
It has to be someone.
Man Bat.
It's not Man Bat. Stop it. But let's move on.
Spider Pig.
Let's move on to Dragon Ball Super because all those Dragon Ball Super superhero film earned 670 million yen in the first 2 days.
Yeah, it's probably good for them, and I'm hoping it makes more money because it's probably a good movie based on what I've heard. So let it make more money. Though it is a CG movie as well, so if you don't like CG, that might cause an issue.
Okay.
But for what I've heard and what I've seen, it looks pretty decent. So I'm looking forward to seeing it on DVD or Blu-ray.
And I'm happy that you said the word CG because our next topic, once again, it just goes together. So you just segue right into it. Trigun. For those who don't know, Trigun is getting a new revision, I believe it is. We're not sure if it's a new series yet. Is it a new series? It's a new adaptation. That's what it is. It's a new adaptation. Yeah. For those who don't know, it's called Trigun Stampede. The anime has been announced for 2023. It will be on Crunchyroll, but this show is going to be CG as well.
Yeah,
I'm not with that.
You know what? I'll say this. I'll give it a fair shake because I really enjoyed this. What was it? Expelled from Paradise, and that was CG.
It's just going to depend on how they use it and how they use it all right in some places. I mean, most of it probably is animation. Like we don't know because even with JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. The series, it's only the opening scenes are CG. It's not the entire series is all anime. So maybe that's what they're gonna do.
Well,
but I'm down for it.
Hold on. They're saying bring back Johnny Young Bosch. Now, hold on. They're saying to bring back Johnny Young Bosch. I want you to let the fans know that Johnny Young Bosch has already come out and said he has no problem doing the role again.
Yeah, I was about to say. I was like,
no, that's
Fast
fine.
Stampede.
That's cool. But like, I mean, when Comment was talking about Exile from Paradise, yeah, it was primarily all in CG. But the thing was that a lot of the animation to it was very janky.
It still looked fine. It looked like a Guilty Gear Strive pre-fight little thingy that plays.
I mean, it was good for what it was because it's an original thing. But this right here, this is different. This is like this is basically an established IP.
You're an established IP.
Yeah.
Oh well, that's
Like,
a really classy comeback. You're an established IP.
But here's the thing. I agree with the chat. CG, that Berserk CG anime, they ruined that shit.
All right.
I agree with that chat.
Okay, well that's fine if you agree. I mean, look.
And but since they brought up Berserk, I'm happy that Berserk is going to continue.
Yes, the manga's going to continue.
Also, it's going to be interesting because is Hunter x Hunter going to get a massive redo? Because it did that in 2011. It just completely redid the anime. So maybe that gets another round.
Is the Hunter x Hunter? Is that the one where the kid where his hair gets like freakishly tall?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why does his hair get tall like that?
I haven't seen Hunter x Hunter. So.
I don't think any of us are qualified to talk about Hunter x Hunter yet. I have it on my list, but I haven't watched it yet. Yeah, it's on my list. I haven't watched it yet.
I just want to know what's up with the hair, dude, because it looks ridiculous.
But once I watch it, I'll let you know. All right. It's on my list. Let's move on.
Maybe it's a super form.
Well, I don't know.
Super form,
but
no, but it almost looked like it's supposed to be a parody of Dragon Ball. Like the way his hair.
No, apparently it's like very political. Apparently, like that's what people are saying. Yeah, apparently.
Oh,
I don't know.
Hairdo.
I don't know. So let's move on. Duke Nukem. For those who don't know, Duke Nukem movie is in development from the creators of Cobra Kai. Now,
and why do we need this movie?
Well, here's the thing.
We need Duke Nukem.
Well, first off, let me say, John Cena, wherever you're at, you need to play Duke Nukem. I'm just saying. Yes, he does.
Actually, he could. Actually, he could. He has a jawline.
Yes, he does. He has the jawline. For I'm going to beat you to this one.
And his name is John Cena. Oh yeah.
We got two successful Sonic the Hedgehog movies. We're on a good place right now. We don't need to fuck this up.
Yes, I agree. We got two successful movies. We got the Super Mario Brothers movie and Sonic.
Super Mario Brothers. Stop bringing it up. All right, Super Mario Brothers movie is trash. It's trash.
Every time Rinzo brings that up, he's got to pay us $5 each.
I'm just saying. John Cena as Duke Nukem and the writers of Cobra Kai, which the writers of Cobra Kai has shown that they can pull off some amazing things. I think it would be hilarious to watch. If John Cena can play, if he can play Peacemaker with no problem, he should be able to play Duke Nukem with no problem.
Yeah, because he's a shit actor. That's why.
Yeah, but wouldn't you rather have Dave Bautista, with his big giant body and tiny little head?
Wait a minute. The chat is challenging y'all. Y'all sitting here saying video game movies and didn't say anything about Detective Pikachu.
That's an anime.
Detective Pikachu was actually half decent.
Well, they're saying this should be added into it. Yeah.
No, that's an anime. No, wrong.
Anime.
An anime.
It was like I'll give it this. Detective Pikachu was good, but it was not Sonic good.
Yeah, it was not Sonic good.
Yeah, it's fine. It's a fine movie, but you can't compare fucking Pokemon to fucking Sonic.
No, we're not.
The game.
No, we're not talking about fucking Pokemon. We're not talking about fucking Sonic.
The way he paused there, fucking Pokemon.
Yeah, he paused. We're not talking about fucking Pokemon.
Excuse me, sir.
That Vaporeon copy pasta.
No, I don't want to be fucking. I don't like Pokemon, man.
Oh god, the furries are coming back again, dude. Actual furry confirmed.
All right, well, let's move on. You said no? Yes, it is. It's confirmed. It's confirmed. It's confirmed. All right, let's move on. For those who don't know, Netflix. All right, Arsenal supporter. Netflix.
Yeah, editing.
Netflix reveals its first look at new Castlevania Nocturne starring Richter Belmont.
Nice.
So, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Take point on this one. Go ahead.
First of all, this is gonna be pretty much Symphony of the Night and Rondo of Blood. So y'all, for those who love that franchise, y'all better get ready for that shit. Especially that outfit that they showed. That's from Dracula X Chronicles. That's the remake that they're using.
Okay.
I
No, go
fucking
ahead.
love it.
Say.
Fucking love
Feeling
it.
that John Morris from Texas.
Look.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, he's right.
Hold on,
It is. It's
hold
not John
on.
Morris from Texas.
No, not that he brought that up. That is the next thing after Symphony of the Night and Rondo of Blood. It's Bloodline.
Okay.
Oh, okay. No, see, call me back when it's Bloodlines, dude. Fuck, dude, I'm so ready for
So
that.
if I'm sure this one's gonna be successful, but after they finish Castlevania Nocturne, I'm sure they're gonna do Bloodlines because that's the next in the timeline.
But they already skipped it, and they already skipped the timeline, though.
Well, they skipped Simon and all the other guys. Yes,
that's what I'm waiting for. I want to see Simon Belmont.
They should have done Simon. They should have done Simon first instead of Richter because we skipped like the whole fucking generation of Belmonts.
Are you for real?
Yes, we skipped the whole generation of Belmonts.
Why?
Go ahead, speak on it. Go ahead. No, go ahead. What skipped? Let them know.
All right. You had a Christopher Belmont. You had Simon. You had Juste. The list goes on.
Okay.
Then it comes Richter. And then after Richter comes John Morrison and Eric Lacarde from Bloodlines. So,
Let's call him Lacard, not Lacarde, but okay.
I don't know. I'll just say this. With the success of this Castlevania series, we're pretty much never going to get that Devil May Cry series that we were promised.
Yes.
I think that it needs. I mean, Castlevania is very successful, and I have no problem with it. I think once it gets to a point where Netflix says no more, then we'll get Devil May Cry. They'll move on to it. It's cooking in the back burner, but it's not ready yet.
And to answer the chat, yes, Portrait of Ruins is a sequel to Bloodline.
Okay.
Everyone said Johnny last name because you said John Morrison. You said Johnny Morrison. So everyone's like, excuse me, Johnny last name?
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
John Morris from Texas.
They are already saying that the anime DMC already exists. Yes, but we were supposed to, for those who don't know, we were supposed to get a new series for DMC, was Devil May Cry. It's been announced by Netflix. It was announced, was it last year, I believe it was announced?
It was announced a while ago. It was supposed to. He was supposed to make it like sometime a little bit after the Castlevania series, because even the guy that did the Castlevania series, like on a video, even said yes, we are going to do Devil May Cry, and then nothing.
I mean, from the looks of things, I mean, it seems like Castlevania it's more popular than DMC at this point.
Well, it's popular due to the fact. Oh man, did you really just say that? Ooh.
I mean, why is it taking them forever to release this DMC?
Because it takes a long time for animation to be done.
I'll say this: there's been more DMC games released in a span of 10 years than Castlevania ones.
I do have an article here from November saying about Devil May Cry Netflix is confirmed for 8 episodes.
So last year, okay.
Virgil and Lady.
Okay, so it's from November.
It was announced in 2018, but they probably pushed it back because Castlevania was making that money. And probably it's Netflix decision saying, look, we want more Castlevania, we want to make more money.
It did well in ratings, yeah.
And plus, again, this is an 8-episode series, so they can do that off and on.
Okay, well, the chat is running down exactly the timeline of what's going on. They start off with Leon Belmont, the very first one who created Dracula indirectly, and the vampire killer. Leon, then Simon, and so on and so forth. It says, then was it Juste Belmont was in harmony of
that's the GBA one.
Okay.
Did you say Belmont?
Yeah.
That's Juste Belmont is the grandson of Simon.
Yep. Okay. So it seems like the chat is on par when it comes to when it comes to Castlevania knowledge. They're not playing around. They know it.
Yes.
So they understand.
We know our shit.
Yeah. Okay. Just saying. I'm a fan of Castlevania. It's just I'm just more of a Simon fan. That's all. You know what I mean?
Same here.
Simon's Quest was still a good game. I don't care what anyone says. Right. I don't care what anyone says. It was a good game.
Okay, here's a little bit of controversy. I'm not a huge Castlevania fan.
Same.
Oh, we got two. Oh man. Oh
yeah,
man.
I'm a fan of a couple. I'm a fan of a couple of them, but I play them when I can.
I'm a diehard fan. I play every single one of them shits.
Yeah, he has Castlevania month every October. That's his
Yes.
That's his Halloween. So yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Like Halloween is like for me to watch like horror movies. I watch horror movies all the time, but it's amped up on October. His is watch they play Castlevania. That's his thing.
I always end Castlevania month by playing Bram Stoker's Dracula.
They saying stay away from Lord. They're saying stay away from Lords of Shadow though.
Hell fucking no! I love the Lords of Shadow franchise. What the fuck y'all talking about?
God damn.
He likes it because he goes,
God
represent Latino game development.
Like, what the fuck? I loved Lords of Shadows franchise. That was a great franchise.
It was made by Latinos.
Especially when they had my favorite actor too, fucking Patrick fucking Stewart.
Well,
playing Zobek.
Oh,
okay. Your favorite actor is Patrick fucking Stewart.
Do y'all do y'all see the way y'all done got him hyped up now? He's not like this is.
He's not gonna come back down. Some people do meth. Some people do Castlevania.
Yeah, right.
I'm just saying, dude, he gets hopped up.
They're saying that the series plummeted, Cody. That's what they're saying. It's. What do you want to do?
I guess a lot of folks. I guess a lot of folks don't tend to talk about the two Nintendo 64 games, right? Because those are apparently extremely bad.
Don't get me started on 64 games. I love those games too. Okay.
Ooh, wow, you have crappy taste.
Well, I'm gonna give you some knowledge. I never disliked a Castlevania game. I loved them all, especially.
But why?
Especially the Black Sheep, Castlevania Judgment.
I was about to say Castlevania.
Well, y'all are also chat and fellas. Y'all also have to understand that y'all are talking to a man who still thinks George Clooney is the best Batman. Okay,
I know.
So you gotta.
But to be fair to all of my Castlevania fans, yes, some Castlevania games did have flaws, but at the end of the day, I mean, yeah, we're still entitled to our opinions, which I do agree on some.
Which yours are shit, but okay.
No, I'm being fair. I'm actually being fair. I'm being serious. Like, at the end of the day, like, I love Castlevania. I grew up with it, especially Bram Stoker's Dracula. I always add that to Castlevania because it's actually part of the Castlevania timeline because of Bloodline. Bloodlines pretty much does Bram Stoker's Dracula.
Yeah, people are already shocked. They're coming and saying that you believe that George Clooney is the best Batman. Yeah, they're saying it already. Yeah,
George Clooney is a good Batman, son.
He is not. He's not. He's
but speaking about that, fucking a week ago, Batman Forever was on my TV.
See, they just said that George Clooney went on an apology tour. He went on an apology tour at cons because of the betrayal of Batman. How can you sit here and say that he was a good Batman? He's not. He's terrible.
Ben Affleck was better than fucking George Clooney. And I don't
definitely.
like Batman.
Though.
Well,
yeah, that movie was like so bad. Like they had to basically like cut corners when filming. Like they would rewind scenes.
Oh,
just to
fucking what's his face?
Anyway,
let's move on. Can we please move on?
Yes.
Let's move on, please. Cyberpunk. That's right. Cyberpunk. Let's talk about Cyberpunk. For those who don't know, and we're not talking about the game that's had so many broken problems and everything, this actually looks good. This actual Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk Edge Runners Netflix series is arriving in September. Now, the trailer for this looked amazing. It was all style, all flash. So I'm interested to see if they can keep that type of style up as opposed to the rest of it. But, gentlemen, how do you think? I understand it's hard for y'all to probably get this one. How do y'all feel this storyline is going to go?
Can't say really.
I think it'll be good. I like the art style. I like the way it looks. It looks good. I mean, I think people would still be willing to engage in Cyberpunk some other way other than the game and the storyline that it made. I mean, it has a storyline that could be fleshed out a little better. But that's the thing, though. Just because the game was bugged and glitched doesn't mean the anime is not going to be bugged and glitched. But we'll see.
Look.
Well, we don't know. We don't know if it's going to release unfinished or not.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just gonna just leave
Get
it.
all the pokes in, huh? Just getting all your pokes in now.
I mean, the worst
Like,
thing you
here's
can do is be like G.I. Joe animation, where some people are different colors in different scenes and shit.
But everyone's like, wait, there was a
Somebody's head's
storyline?
drawn on backwards or something by accident.
Like, the people are like, there was a storyline? There was?
Like, here's the thing: is this cyberpunk anime gonna take place like during the timeline of the game,
We don't know.
or is it gonna be? Is it gonna be
know.
its own thing?
I think it's going to be its own thing.
Yeah, even you can even do it before the game and make sense. Because then you can make better plot holes, but then again, just put it in its own universe.
All right.
Don't have
Like,
to.
to be honest, like I did enjoy the cyberpunk game.
Well, I mean, you have to look at the title too, Edge Runner. So it's going to be probably a bunch of Edge Lords.
See, now you're just now you're just projecting at that point. That's just called an edgelords. That's the case. All right. Well, let's move.
They should definitely call it Cyberpunk Edge Lords.
Well, we got some more cyberpunk stuff, and now, gentlemen, this is going to be an interesting conversation that we need to have. The 10 best cyberpunk anime films and shows for newcomers. Now, Collider came out with this list of the 10 best anime you can actually say is for newbies. We had some disagreements on this, so I'm going to run down the list real quick so that the audience knows what it is.
Yeah.
They first say Akira, which is a keeper if you ask me. It's a keeper.
That's
Akira.
a dead giveaway.
Dead giveaway.
That is number one on the list.
Next,
that's a given.
Next is Psycho-Pass. Now, I've said before to you gentlemen in meeting, the second season of Psycho-Pass is not that good. The first one is really good, and the movie was The movie was okay. So
yeah, you'd have to either say one first season or nothing, because I will not accept anything further than that.
All right, let's move on. All right, Memories.
Number 3.
Yeah.
They're dipped in different genres, but you know what? I'm gonna come back to Memories. I'm gonna come back to that.
Akira, dude.
Yeah. Let's move on. Ergo Proxy.
Yep. Number 4.
Yeah.
So Ergo Proxy, I felt got the nod. It should have got the nod. All right. Next, which is a dead giveaway as well. Ghost in the Shell.
Yeah, that's dead.
That's another given.
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's move.
You can't mention the genre without it.
Yeah, without it. Exactly.
With either one, Akira or Ghost in the Shell.
Next, I think next is also a dead giveaway as well. That should stay as well. Serial Experiments Lane.
Number 6 on
the
the list.
That's another one.
Yeah, god damn, I need to rewatch that actually. I'm actually gonna add that right now. Hold on.
Okay.
I gotta put that to watch.
Okay. Next we have we have
number 7.
The Animatrix.
Number 7 on the list.
Yep.
Animatrix.
Another good one.
Animatrix was good. Yep.
Yeah, people are saying Ghost in the Shell is awesome if they can stay awake.
Stay awake.
We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about that later. Okay.
Sucks, dude.
Next, we have Trigon. Trigon.
Okay. I have
Trigon.
for Trigon. I don't really view it as
West Punk a theme?
Steampunk. I would think it's more
of a. It's more of a like a space western
spaghetti western.
Space western.
Yeah, it's more steampunk than cyberpunk.
Like out of that list, I would probably take Trigun off of that and replace it with something that surprisingly did not make, or actually two things that did not make it onto that list, and one of them being Armitage the Third. I believe that should have been in place.
What is that one with that chick with the big ass eyes? Fucking Alita.
But we'll get to that.
That's the other one.
We'll get to that.
Yeah.
The next one we have on the list is Technolize. Now, for anyone who has not, it's the creators from Serial Experiments Lane. I don't know how many of you seen this series, but it wasn't a bad series. I watched it. It's not bad.
It's definitely a very interesting take on cyberpunk. Like it's got more of like a mind warp sort of feel.
Okay. Well, some people are saying that it is definitely more steampunk on par with desert punk. Well, when it comes to Trigon, that's what they're talking about. So yeah, that's what Chad is saying. Next we have Cowboy Bebop.
No, again, that's
another one. that's another space western type thing. I don't see it being more of a
There's
cyberpunk at all.
three main space westerns, and again, that's Outlaw Star, Trigun, and what was it?
Cowboy Bebop.
Cowboy Bebop.
Yeah, no,
Those are
I
like
totally
the three.
agree.
Okay.
Those are space westerns.
Okay.
Yeah, those are more steampunk.
Now, you had said not too long ago, Doom, that you would want to put in Armitage the Third, and Red Comet, you had said that you want to put in Battle Angel Alita. I think both of those deserve to be on the list. And I'm going to add one more to that list that no one has talked about.
I'm an Asagi. Oh wait, no, that's a hentai.
I'm going to say no. I'm going to say Robot Carnival.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
So I would take out Memories because the fact that it dips into different genres and replace that with Robot Carnival because it dips into also different genres as well.
It does too. I'm surprised you didn't think about Love, Death, Robots.
Well, I wouldn't say that yet because I'm still watching it, so the verdict is still out on it for me. I mean, I watched the first season, but I didn't finish watching the other seasons yet, so I want to catch up on that first before I decide, is this good or not? Is it top 10 worthy for newcomers? You know what I mean? I don't know. So I need to finish watching that. So yeah, I don't know. Oh no, the chat is saying it definitely needs to be on there. Okay, so I know I wasn't crazy. So I mean, Cowboy Bebop, Trigun, and Memories can go. That's what we're saying here.
Yeah. Those don't really need to be on there.
Okay, no, that's fine, and we'll replace it with Armitage Third, Battle Angel Alita, and Robot Carnival.
Yeah.
Okay.
That would actually round out the list to make it like an actual top 10.
A stronger
list.
But
I would truly rather
a very strong top 10.
Okay. So we pretty much fixed the article for right here on the spot, as opposed to how much it took them to write it.
Because when I looked through the list, I was like, okay, yeah, they got a pretty good list so far. And then I saw Cowboy Bebop and then Trigun on there, and I was like, those aren't cyberpunk.
Yeah.
Okay.
The chat's already ahead about the gaming topic.
Yeah, we're going to get to it. I told you. I think someone leaked the docket because they know what we're going to talk about already on it.
It's freaking Wing Zero, dude.
Hey, me.
Well,
him and
I'll never leak out information.
All right. Well, let's move on. Let's move on. Netflix presents, and this is weird. Netflix presents Squid Game reality show with biggest cash prize in TV history. Now,
thank you.
I'm not gonna watch if they don't die.
Is it me or is this very tone deaf? It seems like Netflix has missed the entire point of the show Squid Game.
I think so. Yeah, they missed the point.
They missed the point on this one. I mean,
I just don't think it's even worth it. And there's also.
So are they trying to say like are they gonna get a bunch of because this is how you get bum fights again? If you remember that whole shit.
Yeah, that dude, Mr. Beast, he tried to make his own Squid Game
and he missed
thing
the point of it too.
Yeah,
I mean,
pull people. What was it? To pull people out of poverty. So what are you trying to say? Are you gonna go to poverty-stricken communities and be like, "Hey, you want to be on this show for Netflix?"
Exactly. Are you desperate?
Oh my
enough,
God.
Are you desperate? You're so poor. Are you desperate enough to do this? Exactly. They missed the entire point of the damn series. They missed the point.
It's gonna be Fear Factor, but in the fucking hood.
It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous that they're doing this.
Hood edition.
And look, the prize is what $4.56 million, I believe. $4.56 million. That's the prize for it. That's the biggest cash prize you're ever going to see. However, it's crazy that you're going to take something like this, which clearly was not meant to be to be cloned or to be dare I say reimagined or anything of that nature, or or mocked, or just a number of words I have for it, because there's so much that's going through my head with this that
it's actually a very classist kind of argument.
Well, that too. It is that too.
Anyway, because even then, and also to add to the fact, you got $66 million you're giving away. Why didn't you just put that into your anime projects that you're promising people to fucking get? And you're losing money as well. Who's gonna fucking pay for this subscription for this fucking reality show?
See, someone said in the chat, welcome to the Hunger Games in the Thunderdome.
That's what they're doing.
Hunger Games in the Thunderdome.
Oh, it's a Hunger Dome.
Hunger Dome.
And somebody else brought up Dead Man Wonderland.
I mean, this is something I feel as though Netflix should cancel before it gets started.
Yeah, we got to.
They're
Look
not
what happened
going
with
to.
live. Look what happened
No,
with
not
live
at all.
action Cowboy Bebop. They released it and it got canceled.
Look, you can't say anything, Wings. You didn't even watch a fucking single episode.
Why don't they make an animated version of the live action version of Cowboy Bebop?
No, just
watch it.
stop. Just stop.
You're all stop.
We'll give them some ideas.
Let's.
It's just
move
like
on.
playing Street Fighter movie the game.
Make realistic cowboys
Street
and
Fighter
then
the movie, the
have them go
game.
bounty,
Son of a
have them
bitch.
go bounty hunt real.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Let's go with Street Fighter movie. Oh my god.
Fucking yeah, might as well, dude.
I just got you guys a new reality show, Cowboy Bebop reality show. You get to win $1 million, but you gotta kill someone. Bounty.
Well,
Kill some.
well, let's move
Yeah.
on.
Man,
Speaking of
the
robots,
last fucking good
no, go ahead.
movie I saw on Netflix, though. No, I was about to say the last good series was that Samurai Gourmet thing.
Haven't seen it.
Oh, it's really good. No, it's really good.
All right. Well, here's some little bit of chaos that I've been cooking up for you guys and girls and
you've been
people in the
cooking-
audience. I think I got everyone on this one. I don't think any people really understood what was going on. Transformers. All right.
Oh, you said the word.
No, don't you start. I get what you're saying. Don't you start.
Fried formers.
Oh my god. Transformers has a
There's a fan art of Megatron floating out there somewhere.
Transformers. The
I'm telling you,
Transformers.
it's there.
There's a Transformers
Oh my God.
24/7 channel on Pluto TV. So the question is, gentlemen, do you feel that's too much, and will you watch it?
Well,
I mean, 24/7 Transformers. I mean, how much? I mean, how much Transformers is out there?
a lot.
A lot.
Transformers Lives Matter.
Yeah, I see that. I see what they're doing in the chat. I see it.
But here's the thing. As long as Beast Wars is on that list, on that 24/7, I'll watch it.
Okay,
I don't know.
that's the thing. Like, so is it just all like the G1 series, or is it like all the series that's on this?
I'd assume it'd probably be the whole thing.
Because don't get me wrong, because I'm not gonna lie, I actually watched Transformers Prime, and I actually like that.
No, you didn't.
I don't mind as long as it makes sense for them. If they're going to do it 24/7, then probably it's going to be more than just G1 because there's not that many episodes for 24 hours really.
Now that y'all brought that up, shit, I gotta fucking watch War for Cybertron Kingdom.
So hold on. So is anyone? So are you guys all for watching this?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
It's Transformers.
Okay. I'm just saying because I got y'all. I got you, sons of bitches. All right. For those who don't know, and I got the fucking audience too. I got the fucking audience too because the double question that anyone did not answer. All right, except Red Comet. He answered it right. Everyone else didn't answer it right. I asked you, is it too much, and will you watch it? That is a double question. All right.
Is it too much? No, it is not too much. Will I watch it?
Too much.
Yes, if I have Pluto TV.
Well, here's the thing. And the audience, some said yes and some said no in regards to if they'll watch it or if it's too much. So they didn't know exactly what to answer. So a lot of people were like, yes. Yes, what? Yes, what? Is it yes, just too much, or yes, will you watch it? Some people said no. No, is it too much? I mean, no, it's not too much, or no, will you watch it? I mean, come on. So that was my chaos that I put out there for this poll.
You know what? I can't be friends with you anymore. You just press line.
Oh no, I got people on this one.
I'll just say this. I'll say this: the one show I will not watch, and I still to this day do not like, is Transformers Transmetals.
They really are pushing that trend.
Beast Wars Transmetals. I did not like the show.
Stop it right now. I see where you're going with this.
I couldn't like the robot designs. Like when they're like half vehicle animal thing, it's like Rat Trap with like wheels on his back legs. Kind of looks silly.
I mean, I admit that.
Are you telling me you hate trans metals?
Here
Yes,
we
I do.
go. Stop. I see he's trying to bait you. Stop it. He's baiting you. All right.
No, here's the thing. Like, Now here's the thing, man. Like that second season of Beast Wars Transmetals, it gave me my favorite Megatron, the Dragon Megatron. Best fucking Megatron.
He's fucking stupid, dude.
Excuse me? Did you say best
I didn't-
Megatron? Wait a minute.
the best-
No, what the
It's the
fuck?
best designed Megatron.
What the
Dragon
fuck?
Megatron.
Yo, where's
No,
my the fuck
come on,
out
man.
of here?
You have to look at it. Come on, look. What about Tankor? Tankor,
No,
really? Come on.
hold on.
What about that waifu Megatron?
You've got to be
Dragon
Megatron is not better than G1 Megatron. All right,
Nah,
it's
man.
not. It's not
I
even better.
I like both Megatrons,
No.
but when it comes to either or,
It's-
Dragon Megatron gets my vote.
Fuck out of here!
What about that? What about that? What about that?
Megatron. It don't even beat fucking Galvatron. What are you talking about?
No. What about that Megatron that looked like a chick? That looked like an anime chick. What about that Megatron?
You mean
With
from
the look like a
Kotobukiya?
German? Yeah.
No.
Are you gonna get that? Are you gonna get that?
No.
I mean, I probably would, but is
Same
that
here.
better
I
than
will
the...
get.
All right then.
Okay.
But
Yeah, I don't know. Like
but
I
to
said,
answer your question, Dragon Megatron will always be my favorite.
That's your
Yeah,
favorite,
no,
but it wouldn't be
I like
universally
I like pretty much primarily all the other like Transformer shows except for the Beast Wars Transmetal series. I when they went into that and I thought the designs for their robot and animal transformations were a little bit silly. Like they looked weird.
I can understand
They look
Kirsty's arguments. Like, you're also saying that the transformations with Optimus Prime is able to fucking fly and do all this good shit. To add the fact when he
Okay,
has
like if you look at the design where he's like that weird looking chromed out gorilla, it's like everybody just turned into like a chromed out animal.
Yeah,
And
but
it's like
did you see the one where Optimus Prime gets his what's it the original Optimus Prime?
they fused together.
Yeah. That's
Same
it.
thing.
I didn't like that. I thought it looked silly because he was like a gorilla with a 18-wheeler body.
That's what happened with Megatron. Megatron Beast
He
Wars
fused with himself. Yes, I know.
and became the best Megatron. Dragon
It's
Megatron.
not the best
Yes,
Megatron.
yeah,
I don't want to
somebody
keep
said it right
saying
there.
You know what?
that. Not the
You
best
know what?
Megatron.
It's when he
Hold on,
became
hold on.
Optimal Optimus. Like it's
Optimus
just
Primal.
he
Optimus
became a
Primal.
gorilla truck.
Nah, you know what? I'll stir the pie even better. You know what? Dinobot is better than Starscream. How about that?
What?
Well, Donna.
What?
Whoa,
Dinobot!
Whoa.
It's better than fucking Starscream.
What?
It's much smarter than fucking Starscream.
It's much smarter. What? They couldn't even,
Yes.
they couldn't even form full sentences. What are you talking about?
You are so wrong. You are
Fucking
so fucking wrong.
Dinobot, son. Dinobot.
Dinobot is not smarter than Starscream.
Yes,
Isn't Dinobot kind of slow?
Yeah, he's slow. And you gonna sit here and talk
Okay,
tell
that's
me
what
that
I'm
so he can see smart. Get the
Dinobot's
fuck
more
out
of
of here.
Dinobot's more like a fighter or some shit like that.
Dinobot is more of a warrior type.
It's a
Okay, I'll say this.
warrior.
I'll say this. Dinobot back then in the first season of Beast Wars, he was kind of like the Vegeta of like the group.
See,
that's what
that's
he
what you're
was.
saying.
He
He
was
was the
very
Vegeta,
fighting.
but that's what people are saying. The chat is saying that they aren't really comparable characters. What are you doing, Wing Zero? They're not comparable.
Sorry, son, but Dinobot.
You're wrong.
You're wrong.
could've
Thank you,
compared
Ben.
with,
Tell him.
Oh, Starscream was what's his face? The same person who got killed in season 1. The fucking pterodactyl, I think it was called. That's what's his comparable.
He's talking about the pterodactyl. He's talking about the pterodactyl from the Dinobots. That's what he's talking about.
Yeah.
Oh,
I know.
yeah. No. Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah, it was pterodactyl.
Yeah, there was a pterodactyl,
Wait.
and
Are you comparing Starscream from fucking...
Pterosaur. There you go.
Yeah, Charizard. Fucking Christ. But it's just, again, you can't compare Starscream to fucking Dinobot because they're both two separate entities. They're not the same. I bet Starscream was actually fucking leader of the Dinobot, or not leader of the Decepticons for like 5 minutes. So he's better than fucking Dinobot because he can't leave for shit.
Oh, are you talking about when his spark took over Waspinator's body?
Yeah, Waspinator.
Yeah.
That shit was fun. That was a funny episode.
No, I actually did like that because it was basically Starscream.
See,
he was back.
And the chat is
Like
saying
apparently,
that
supposedly
Starscream.
Starscream can't be killed. Is in the lore.
Yeah, he can't be killed because he already died.
Yeah,
And,
something about Starscream can I don't know, somehow transcend past a physical body.
Well, look,
Yeah, 'cause-
look. People are saying that Starscream owns Pterosaur, whether you like it or not. They own Pterosaur, and others are saying that Pterosaur is a Predacon equivalent to Starscream, is always trying to betray Megatron.
Yeah.
So
No, that was Dinobot.
Yeah.
That was Dinobot. Dinobot tried to betray Megatron and Beast Wars.
Yeah,
Well,
Dinobot was the
well,
one that was constantly trying to usurp.
Dinobot,
he's still not better than Starscream, though.
Still better than
no,
Star Trek.
Dinobot never truly betrayed
should move
Megatron.
on now.
Starscream has a history of trying to betray
Yeah.
Megatron since G1. What are you talking about?
Yeah, you can. Like that's why I'm saying you can compare Dinobot because he challenged him fair and fair into a fight. He never did any underhanded tactics to win. He just said, "Look, yo, I will fuck you up, Megatron. Let's go for it." That's it. He never once been a cowardly transformer.
He said
That's
they
what
gonna,
you can.
they gonna find you a
was-
jet.
He did. Well, no, he did it in the series because after supposedly when Megatron was gone, he stepped in and became the new supreme leader, and he, crowned himself.
He crowned himself without even trial.
Okay.
No trial.
Yeah.
Even Dinosaur, you can. I remember him getting like massive amount of energy on him, but getting attacked fucking Megatron and said destroy them. And they have to go.
That's going crazy.
The chat's going crazy. They said they're gonna find a Dragon Megatron body pillow for Wing Zero.
Dragon body pillow.
Oh my
There
god.
you go.
Yeah,
Oh, this is why we love you, chat.
we'd have to save this like a full-on like Transformers discussion. For
Yeah,
another
right?
episode. We need to move
Let's
on.
move on. Oh
We
my
got-
god.
We got some more shit for y'all.
Joker. All right. This one's another one that pains me. Joker 2 has been confirmed. Foyer 2 has been confirmed as Todd Phillips has a working title. Joaquin Phoenix is set to return. And they're saying that this is going to be a musical. Now, look,
The musical.
this is reported by Variety. So I'm thinking to myself, this has to be some type of elaborate troll job. This has to be a troll job. No one is coming out and saying this is going to be a musical. I don't think if it's a musical, first off, I applaud them for having the balls to try and do it. And I'm not bringing that MMA fighter back up to biting testicles, but they have the balls to do it. But you've got to be kidding me that you're going to try and execute a musical after the serious tone that you took on the first movie.
Well, to be fair, you could just do a 5 minutes to say, crazy. Hillary, get my fucking or whatever.
Yeah,
we be a fucking 5 minutes.
I have to agree with the chat. We do not need a Joker 2. The way it ended, in the first one was perfect. It doesn't need you don't need another one. Then you have people saying in the chat saying that Lady Gaga is supposed to be Harley. That's what's been reported so far as rumors. She's supposed to be getting, because I put it like this: if it's going to be a musical, you need somebody who can sing. So she could.
Do you really want a fucking Lady Gaga with fucking meat on her fucking side every fucking 5 minutes?
You sound like a Gaga hater. You sound like a Lady Gaga hater right now.
I mean, I agree with Ben.
Overrated piece of shit. That's it.
Overrated piece of shit. Wow.
She is an overrated piece of shit.
Wow.
Overrated piece of shit.
She gotta be a
Exactly.
piece of shit. She gotta be a piece of shit though.
I mean, they ain't lying. They're telling the truth. They're telling the truth.
If you gave a piece of shit to wear it, she will fucking wear it because that's what she is, an overrated piece of shit.
Oh my god.
She'll take dump on the fucking stage and everyone will fucking worship her.
Everyone would. Just like that one bitch
crowd.
that pissed on that one guy on stage.
Like that fucking one chick who did a fucking foot fetish thing for one guy. And
The chat said if Lady Gaga sings Joker Face instead of Poker Face, they're done. They're done.
Hold on.
Step on my Joker face.
Yeah, can you see it now?
He found it. We gotta link that. We gotta put that link in the chat. He needs it.
He found the body pillow.
All right, we gotta get it for Wing Zero.
We found the body pillow. We have officially found the body pillow.
$60.90.
Link it. We gotta link it. Link it.
Oh my god.
Oh god, they got one of fucking Optimus Prime too.
Hold on. I'm linking it. I am linking it. Hold on.
They got him where he's laying there, and then in his truck form with his jack wheels up.
Oh my god.
Assholes.
Oh
love
shit!
ya,
Never mind. They got
ass.
one for fucking Starscream too.
Unreal.
Oh, those
No
are
one-
keychains. Never mind.
Oh my god. There's something wrong with y'all. I'm gonna keep moving on.
Y'all all going to hell.
The MCU. All right, the MCU.
Oh,
For those
shit.
that don't know, the Thunderbolts are possibly coming to the MCU. Gentlemen.
Cool.
Okay, I was gonna
Yes.
say how you feel about it, but go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Well,
all for
it'd just be good. Like we need something
Yeah.
decent, and again, like the way it goes, I'm interested in it because
Yes.
it goes on a very bad path. A very bad
need-
path. I like it.
And we
Well,
also
yeah,
need more
like I said,
Punisher.
like I'm not too familiar with the Thunderbolts, so you'd have to explain to me who and what the Thunderbolts are. And now, the last time I remember you mentioning during the meeting is
Huh?
essentially that they are basically superheroes watching the superheroes.
Well,
Yeah.
Pretty much
super
they're the
villains
hitmen.
watch super villains who've been
Superheroes
hired by
watching
the.
superheroes.
There's super villains who have been. Let me put it like this: super villains who were caught by superheroes. They
Yeah.
have been given a
Oh,
pardon.
okay.
They have been given a pardon by the government to go out there and catch superheroes who are unregistered in the was it no go ahead. What did you say, Cody? You would say something.
No, much I'm going. Didn't you say like
Almost like
Punisher?
the
That Punisher was part of that group too.
There's a way to bring him in, but he's not. I wouldn't say
He's
he's
more of an Avenger, isn't he?
well.
it sounds like they're like the DC version
Suicide
of
Squad.
Suicide Squad.
I would think that's how they would pull this off, if so.
Yeah, I think that's what they'll do.
Yeah, even the
But-
chat saying it basically Marvel's a Suicide Squad.
Yeah, I would think that's how they would
Yeah.
pull this off. You know what
Okay,
I mean?
it makes sense.
They've already started recruiting, for those who don't know, in Falcon and Winter Soldier, how the new Captain America, or should we call him at this point, U.S. agent? We might as well call him it.
Oh, agent, yeah.
Yeah, U.S. agent. Was
Kristen Wiig.
the shield was taken away from him, and they tried to recruit him.
Yeah.
Let's also not forget that in Black Widow, her sister went against them because they were trying to recruit her at one point, and then she was in Hawkeye.
I think I know what's happening in Miss Marvel now. Okay,
What's up?
I ain't seen anything. So I watched it last night for the 2 episodes.
It wasn't bad.
And he was also chasing. So I think this is going to link towards that maybe, because her timeline doesn't add up to, of course, the what was it? Fucking those fucking dickheads who was in Marvel Avengers coming.
Oh, dickhead.
Which ones?
So that also makes me wonder too. Like, are they going to also do like an actual like either movie or series of the Midnight Suns?
I don't think they have it yet. I think if anything, they would do a series. But we are seeing Blade come together. We're seeing the Punisher. We're seeing Moon Knight. We're seeing a number of them. Ghost, if you're gonna get Ghost Rider.
Well, no, they own Ghost Rider now because remember they got Fox.
Well, yeah, but
they
it depends if they're going to execute it, though. That's the question. I mean, we know that Ghost Rider was in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., but we don't know if they were going to bring him back.
Well, you could just bring him back.
They need to.
So the thing with all of this is that it's all going to relate to the timelines. So again, Doctor Strange hasn't technically finished it correctly. I think there's something, again, because the Secret War is going to lead towards the heroes who died. Again, you're going to have other heroes to turn up who are going to start Secret Wars. Then you're going to have Thunderbolt eventually getting evolved into another timeline because Osborn that we've seen, that was part of Spider-Man's universe, so maybe we'll get another Osborn from a different universe, and that's what happens to Thunderbolts. Because he turns into the president, doesn't he?
Yeah, he turns to the president, but I don't, and he relieves Tony Stark of his armor. But I don't think that we're going to get Osborn in this. I think they're going to do it without him. I think given everything that's happened when it comes to the Registration Act, when it comes to the superheroes, when it comes to go ahead.
Well then, okay, well then that means like who do we get for Iron Patriot then?
Well, they already had Iron Patriot with Rhodey, so I mean that's why I don't think that they're going to end up doing it. I don't think they can pull it off. We won't know what happens to Rhodey until Armor Wars comes around.
Yeah, I think what we could also do as well. You don't necessarily need him, but because we also know in Spider-Man 3 or 2, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. are nowhere to be seen. Like they're all hidden now because of what happened.
Well, they were in Spider-Man Far From Home. Far From Home.
Yeah. So
they were Far From Home. Well, remember they weren't agents; they were actually Skrulls.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Yeah,
like,
they were actually
the actual
Skrulls.
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. are no longer more hidden because after the Second, what's it called? World. Oh, I can't remember what it's called. God damn it, Thanos loses in the end.
In Endgame?
Endgame, yeah. They're all hidden now, aren't they?
Well,
All
I wouldn't say
underground,
they're
so-
all hidden. I mean, the government is back to doing government things, which they
Yeah, that's what I think. Like,
they
what
talk
if
about. They
he-
talk about this in Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
They talk about it.
Yeah, that's what I'm. Like, what if they become the president? He becomes president and cause more problems.
I don't know. I would think that they would oversee this, given the fact that everything that's going on with the government, since the government is back in full effect and full swing. And they talked about in Falcon and Winter Soldier how the government, everything was more peaceful without the government. Now that the government's back, they're back to warmongering and all kinds of shit.
Yeah.
So they talk about that. Yeah.
It makes you wonder about Agent Coulson this whole time.
Yeah, where he's at. Yeah, we don't know.
Yeah, but my thing is the Secret Wars. Is this gonna be like a movie or an actual
I
series?
think it's going to be a series.
Yeah, I think you have to do it into a series because you need to also add to establish the other heroes who are gonna start the war as well, and depending who it is as well can cause issues. Because I don't know where Command is gonna fit in because the story doesn't necessarily work with D-Day. So I'm guessing they have to change the script completely.
They'll have to change the script. They'll have to.
I'm just hoping they do it correctly and they don't fuck her too badly because even with the abilities she has, it's still pretty decent. So I ain't too mad because even what's that tech company called? C-Tech. That seems a little admirous for Monica.
Okay. I know what
maybe
you're talking about.
yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Maybe that becomes the new norm within the Thunderbolts.
Well,
they can then go, well, you're all a menace. We need to sort this out, kind of thing.
Well, that's what they're doing now in Miss Marvel. That's what they're doing now.
Yeah.
They're trying. They're looking
That's
for superhumans. Yeah.
Like the Inhumans, so you can definitely build into that.
So, if that's the case, if you're hunting for Miss Marvel and you're doing that, then where's AIM?
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. I think AIM was in Iron Man 2.
Yeah, it was in Iron Man 2. It was.
So maybe
AIM was in Iron Man 3. Iron Man 3.
Iron Man 3, yeah.
Yes, Iron Man 3.
That's why I think AIM was in quote defeated, but not entirely.
Yes.
That makes sense.
Yes.
Having a MODOK, we don't have a MODOK in the MCU.
Yes, MODOK was in the MCU.
Yeah, he was in Iron Man 3.
No, MODOK was in Captain America. 2? Was it Winter Soldier, I believe? Winter Soldier was Civil War. I think.
Yeah, that was Scott. What's his name? His son. I can't remember.
I know Baron Zemo was in. Was it? No, that was Civil War. Baron Zemo was in, but MODOK did show up. It was MODOK is a computer system, I believe, or something like that in the MCU.
Yeah, maybe. I can't truly remember where MODOK was because he wasn't in Iron Man 3 because I was just in general.
Somebody in the chat said person's name.
That's not MODOK. That was Armin Zola. Okay, I got it mixed up. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Because even I don't know, but if you can still do it without it, in a way.
Well, here's some news about MODOK. All right, for those who don't know, there is talk of MODOK being an Ant-Man, the new Ant-Man coming up.
Okay, so then AIM is involved then. AIM has probably been resurrected.
So Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania, there's talk of MODOK being in it. So far, it's rumor because we don't know the official listing, but that's what we know so far.
Okay, so I'm assuming Khan's going to be involved in that movie as well, because it would make sense with her being chased. So maybe she gets involved in Quantum Media in some capacity, maybe not fully involved, but is involved enough to maybe warn Ant-Man and Watchman. Because again, we don't know her.
We don't talking about Avengers the game. We don't talk about Bruno. We don't talk about Bruno. We don't do that. No, not here. No.
That game got destroyed. Is in the galaxy far away. I don't know.
Yeah, we don't talk about it no more. Nope, we don't talk about Bruno. No. Let's move on. No, we just don't.
No.
Now we're on to video games. All right, gaming. Here we go. Y'all ready? Aliens: Dark Descent is a top-down co-op bug blaster, and it's coming in 2023. Gentlemen, how do we feel about this one?
Yes, actually, that looks really cool.
I might get it.
Yeah, I'll get it.
It looks pretty cool.
I'm getting it.
I'm very interested in it. I'm pretty sure Doom doesn't give one shit about it though.
Yeah, I'm not an Aliens fan, so like I can't really say one way or the other.
Okay, well, still a top-down shooter, and it's co-op. I think it's going to just come. It's just going to be just action.
Is it a twin stick game?
It may be. I don't know. It may be. So I'm hoping it's not, but there's a very good possibility it could be. Even so, that wouldn't bother me either. I think that would be just fun anyway. Well, everyone got quiet. Everyone all right? Oh, okay. I was wondering. Everyone got real quiet.
Yeah.
All right. Damn.
I'm just trying to check who.
Okay.
It's Focus Entertainment.
Well, the chat is saying aliens have a bad history with their games. You know what? Yes, but Isolation does need Isolation. It gets a pat on the back. I feel.
Yeah.
I'll definitely give it for Alien Isolation. Granted, I never played it, but I watched a friend play it, and that is a solid game.
Yeah. I'd like to see an Isolation too, but
that is a game for the fans.
Yeah.
What about the other Alien game that we got not too long ago?
Fireteam.
Fireteam,
whatever.
Well, I
know that's a multiplayer experience, but I have no one to play it with, and it's on Game Pass, so I'm just like, eh.
I heard it was good.
Yeah, it was good.
It was good.
I played it for a bit. It was alright.
Okay. Well, I mean,
but the thing is, I wish it was not 3 people, but 4.
With 4 people. I don't understand this weird obsession with 3 people as of late with the gaming industry. Yeah. They keep making these co-op games with 3 people. Yeah, I don't understand.
Why don't they make it scalable instead? Like, anywhere between 1 and I don't know, like 6 or something.
Well,
I have no idea.
We will talk about that soon. About 1 and 6.
Somebody in the chat said Fireteam was a letdown.
Yeah, I see that. Fireteam was a letdown for them.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. It looked good to me. After I saw some of the bugs, and I was like, "That's kind of funny," but then they cleaned up the bugs, so it was like, "Okay, then it's a legit game now." So yeah. All right, let's move on. We got Midnight Suns, all confirmed heroes and villains on the roster. Gentlemen, how do we feel about Midnight Suns already?
So far, I'm liking what I saw, so I want to get the game. I'm gonna get.
Did they show actual gameplay? I can't remember.
Yeah,
I didn't watch any of the Summer Game Fest stuff, so
I did.
I
tuned out.
Stuff. Yeah, I linked the gameplay video in the chat.
He linked the gameplay video.
Okay. Well, gentlemen, let's get on to exactly how many characters there are. The Hunter, which is an original new character for Midnight Suns. All right, so it's a new character altogether. Blade, Captain America, Captain Marvel, The Caretaker, Doctor Strange, Ghost Rider, Iron Man, Magic, Nico Minoru, Spider-Man, and Wolverine. That's on the hero side of things. On the villain side, we have Lilith, Bob, Adrian the Hydra, Crossbones, Hydra Goons, the Hulk, Sabretooth, Scarlet Witch, and Venom.
The only issue I had with this is the overpricing on the skins. That's going to be a pit bomb, but it looks like a fun game. It's some more of a CAD-based kind of top.
People are saying that it's not worth $70. That's what they're saying in the chat.
It's not worth that.
I linked the video for the chat to look at the gameplay.
Okay.
Like, to me,
and I'll link it into our chat as well.
Yeah, it's the pricing I have the problem with because it is a little bit too much for it.
Well, for Midnight Suns?
Yeah.
I think it's having DLC, I guess.
Yeah, so $70 plus DLC.
Yeah, but if you want to get the premium edition, it's like £90.
Yeah, and look, they're starting to question the roster now. Yeah, so it's like, that roster is can I mean that's what we know so far. There needs to be a bigger roster especially for villains. It's only 8 villains.
There's also season pass as well that's going to have in-quote characters in it as well that you can have and stuff like that. But it's just why are you doing this? Don't really trust 2K on this one too much. Based on how
the publisher is 2K.
Yeah, that's a big hit or miss. Yep.
And what if they come with NFTs? Like, hey,
no.
I give them the hope that they're going to do something like that. I don't trust 2K.
They're already trying to do NFT license plates on cars.
We're not. Please, let's move on. I don't want to talk about NFTs.
Yeah, that's
I don't.
quick.
We got some good news. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge has come out so far. It came out on June 16th. And for those who don't know, this game is amazing. I have seen so much
gameplay. It's very fun.
I've seen so much gameplay on it. Yeah, I've seen so much gameplay on Twitter on people actually enjoying their game, and it has 1 to 6 people that you can do co-op with. I think
6-player co-op.
6-player co-op.
Online.
Yeah. Now the question is what's the better platform to get it on?
Switch. I think the game was like definitively made for Switch.
Okay.
I'd say all consoles, honestly.
I say Switch, and yeah, I mean honestly, like it's really made for Switch.
Okay, now here's a question.
For one, it supports 6 players.
Yes,
on the Switch. I don't think PS4 and PS5 and the other versions don't support that. I think the only version that will support it, I think, is PC, and I think that's it.
Yeah, I have the game on PC, and it says 6-player co-op.
Yeah, I was about to say 6. Yeah, PC and Switch seem to be the way to go.
Okay,
but seeing as how I was about to say, you have 6 players, right? But then you're bound to your PC. You can't just portably play it unless you have a Steam Deck.
Don't you start with that shit. Don't you start.
Where is your thing? They haven't emailed you yet?
They haven't sent my invite at all yet. I've been checking my email religiously every day.
You're probably going to be like the last person.
Hold on. Did you check your junk
Yes,
email?
I spent my junk, spam, everything. I've checked email on top of email. As soon as they come in, I have the notification that comes up to let me know when I get a new email. I got nothing. Zilch, Zippo, nothing.
Nada.
I'm sorry, Ben. I stole your deck.
Well, here's the question I do have for y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Now that we know, what has 6-player co-op, what has, more. What are y'all getting it for? So we can all play together.
I'm on Switch.
What?
I got it on Switch as well. I've already beaten it.
He's already beaten it. We tried to beat it, but he was not feeling it that night.
I'm on stage 5.
He beat it by himself, though.
Honestly, I got the game, but I didn't get it. I got it through the Hoshiman.
You got through the Hoshiman. Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
How the hell did you manage to do that?
Because he's got the hookup.
The Hoshiman,
You're
son.
trying to find the One Piece.
I mean, does it work? I mean, I'm pretty sure the online play does the online play work?
I haven't tested out that.
Probably
yet,
not.
I can play it offline. I can play it offline.
Well, you can't play offline with us.
Yeah, Boomer.
Yeah.
I would just need to know what platform so I know to get it on. That's all.
Okay, well, how about we do this then? Because he wanted to Hoshiman. Let's invite him all to a party chat. We all play it together but he gets to still sit in our party chat and listen to us have fun.
Damn!
What motherfucker? I didn't have money to buy the game at the moment, so I wanted to try the game out.
Well, here's the thing, too. I have to also question because Ben went and got Ultimate Alliance, and we haven't played Ultimate Alliance yet.
Yeah.
Still have my game.
My online subscription is nearly ending, man. I'm not. I might be finishing it, man. Same with PSN.
He still needs help on Ultimate Alliance.
I'm in the galaxy far, far away.
Oh, now everyone's quiet now? Everyone's quiet? As soon as I mention Ultimate Alliance, everyone get quiet?
Yeah. Oh, I mean, I still have the game. I mean, if we want to play, I'll play. I just got to get the DLC.
DLC's worth it.
I just got to get the DLC.
DLC's worth it.
That's a lovely story.
DLC's worth it. Just saying, I got all the DLC. Yeah, it's a good game.
Yeah, I got all the DLC as well. Yeah. Even with TNT, is it Cowabunga Collection? That's what it was called.
Yeah, that should be coming out this year.
It says end of December for me, for 2022 from pre-orders.
They always say that when it comes to pre-orders.
Yeah.
December.
That's just a placeholder.
Yeah, it should be coming out this. They say it's coming out this year.
Yeah, because I'll get that straight up. But if people got the game, I'll buy it whenever. Just let me know.
All right. So Ninja Turtles Switch. Is that what we're talking?
Yeah,
Turtles on Switch.
Okay,
the de facto go-to.
Okay, Nintendo Ninja Turtles Switch. I'll pick it up. That's the case.
There's another DLC I gotta.
I mean, it's a good game. I mean, it's literally a throwback to the classic arcade.
Yeah. That's what I'm looking forward to. I've seen some of the hints that the little Easter eggs that they have in it, so I think it's pretty cool.
There's they got side quests in that too. So.
I look forward to playing as April O'Neil.
That's if you play the story mode.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to playing as April O'Neil, just to see how it works.
April's fun. That's what I was playing with.
Oh, Raph. I only use Raph. That's it.
All right, let's move on.
But
go ahead.
Fucking be the honest fucking intro.
like, I wanted to play Casey Jones in that game, but you have to beat the game to unlock.
You haven't beaten the game?
No, that's how you get Casey Jones. You got to beat the game.
Yeah, but did you beat the game?
No, I'm only on stage 5.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying it out.
All right.
Made it to stage 5.
All right. Well, let's move on.
Right.
I'm looking forward to the Turtles game. Let's talk about this.
Sure.
Mars holds a terrifying secret in Fort Solace. Has anyone seen this trailer?
Yes.
Like I said, I tuned out. I tuned out of the whole Summer Games Fest thing, so I haven't really watched anything from it.
I
Okay.
sat through it. Everything was all space.
Well, space and horror are starting to make a big comeback this year. So yeah,
I'm not up for it though. Alright, I go.
Like, when it comes to Summer Game Fest, the only thing I saw interesting so far is the Callisto Protocol.
okay.
Yeah.
That's it.
What else? I forgot what else they showed, but everything was like space.
No, not everything was space. All right, let's talk about
What?
this. Let's skip Fort Solace then if we're going to talk about it since no one really saw it. Let's talk about Midnight Fight Express. That's coming on August 23rd, which is a beat 'em up, and you can do combinations in that. You can't tell me that this game doesn't look good. It has nothing to do with space. All right? This is actually, yeah.
What about the cat game?
Ace.
That
Oh, Stray.
yeah,
I
Stray. We
already
talked about
pre-ordered
Stray
that.
before. We already talked
Yeah.
about Stray.
I pre-ordered it on PC, so it's when it comes out, I'm gonna.
It should be
Play
coming
that.
out this week.
Yeah.
Space.
Still.
and also got DNF Duel for PC as well.
All right, well, Midnight Fight Express deserves a little bit of love. And on top of this, also, Metal Hellsinger is going to be on Rhythmic Rampages, which is a first-person shooter, which you go to the music of Metal. And I feel, you play to Metal. I think that this game looks good.
I think it's going to be an absolute underrated game as well, because this is just a better Doom version to me. Love fucking that. But it is pretty much. You just rock with fucking.
Sorry, what now?
Well, that's what the game is. It's pretty much rock with fucking.
Better than Doom?
It's Metal. Get it right. It's not
Metal,
rock. It's
yeah.
Metal.
I said metal, man. God damn you.
You said rock.
You said
That's
rock.
Oh,
Yeah.
anything's to me the same, okay?
It's all the same. Okay. We're not going to go there.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
them fighting words.
I'm fucking tired. Leave me alone.
What?
Well, with that said, the game Metal Hellsinger comes out September 15th of 2022. I remember I was talking about it on Twitter with some other people, and the official account liked what I said. I was like, oh, okay. Didn't expect that.
I think right now you can download the demo on Steam.
Yes, you can. The demo is now available. Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to buy this game. I have to.
Oh, hold on. They said, oh, they're saying they're go there. They said, how is soccer? They're asking you how soccer is. They went there. They went there.
Okay, you Yankees. You bunch of wankers.
So yeah, apparently Midnight Fight Express was done by the dude that did the physical the mocap for the God of War series. So that should tell you something. Interesting.
Okay. Yeah. It's
So
gonna be good.
let's talk about Flashback 2. The sequel to Flashback that was 30 years ago is headed to PS4 and PS5. This sequel actually looks pretty good.
Flash drive too.
Flash.
It's a very interesting style that they went with this time. It's like a 2.5D.
Yes.
No, I thought you didn't watch the little thingy.
I did. Well, Evan put the trailer up and I watched. Yeah, I just felt like checking it out just to see what it was. Other than that, I don't know really anything much about what happened with Summer Games Fest, or if it's even still going on.
No, what if they
it's
have
not gonna-
Summer Games done quick while they're doing Summer Games Fest?
I'd rather watch SGDQ.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, you would. Yeah, boy. You fucking would.
Speaking of that, SGDQ is happening at the end of this month anyway.
Who?
Summer Games done quick.
He said with authority too. Who? With that said,
I'm
let's
just
move
kidding,
on.
dude. No, honestly, GDQs, they have some pretty cool shit on there sometimes, dude.
All right, well, let's move on because
They
we're
got
going to
some pretty
talk
cool
about
shit.
Fallout 5. They have announced that Fallout 5 will come after Elder Scrolls 6. Now, look, I'm telling you now, by the time Fallout 5 gets here, I will be dead.
Dude, that old lady's gonna be dead, dude.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's some follow up to that. There's that old lady that's known as a Skyrim grandma or
I'll be
something.
right back. Go ahead and keep talking. I'll be right back.
She apparently, so at some point she wanted to play the Elder Scrolls 6 before she dies, and now it looks like that may not be some kind of like a whatchamacallit. That may not be like a thing because of Fallout 5 coming out. And it's like, again, okay, so how long have y'all been working on Fallout 5?
Well,
I'm assuming if I were to go off of when Fallout 4 came out, probably took maybe a year off and then came back. I don't know. But that was back in 2015?
I think it was 2015, 2016. But
Yeah.
also, it's also been how long fucking wasting their breath on Starfield. And they still haven't done that out until next year is supposed to come out. And then
Starfield's not coming out until next year.
yeah.
All right, I'm
Are
back.
they going to come out with like a billion versions of
Starfield?
Elder Scrolls 6?
Elder,
Oh, God.
we're going to keep seeing that too. Like, Todd Howard knows how to milk a product.
It just works.
That's the other thing that I have. Okay, with this. Okay, if we are talking about it.
Yeah.
We're talking about it.
If it's on here, hold on. Are we talking about it right now?
Well, yeah, I mean, still, I mean, this is what they do. So, I mean, go ahead.
They killed any fucking fun for me for Fallout because of how Fallout 4 was. So also need to do
76?
no
Part two. Fallout 76 Part 2.
Okay, so like I was saying in the meeting that we were talking about. Okay, you have to pay very close attention to what Todd Howard says in his interviews. Okay, look at what he was saying about Fallout 76. He was boasting about 16 times the details. What did we get? Listen to what he's saying about Starfield. 100 systems, 1,000 planets. You really got to pay close attention to what he's saying on that stuff. So that's the dude likes to exaggerate a lot.
I'm guessing it's going to be 5 planets in one fucking galaxy.
Far away. Yep.
Yeah. I just don't. The biggest problem with all of these fucking games is stop with the fucking over customizing shit. Just make it basic and make it fun. That's the whole point of games. Just make it fun for the person
These
to play.
games are going to have mod support, especially Starfield. I want to fucking have the Millennium Falcon.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. It's just don't force it into the story. Like, don't go, oh, well, you gotta make a fucking power exerted just go to see the fucking son of fucking main character.
The chat said that Todd is a natural car salesman, selling dreams and nice vehicles with horrible Carfax history.
No, that's damn near accurate right there. That's pretty accurate. Because like I said, you have to read into what Todd Howard says with his words. Like, you really got to read between those lines. That dude exaggerates. Boy, does that guy exaggerate. Like I would say, like, what he's talking about with Starfield is getting onto the level of No Man's Sky.
Oh God. Yeah. Oh God. That's a bad.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if you have to look at that, when he said 100, star systems, 1,000 planets.
That's terrible.
Probably most of that you probably won't even get to go to that many planets. Like,
you'll see them in distance.
Maybe like during the storyline, you'll go to maybe like 5 of those planets, and then after you finish the game, you can go to the rest of that.
Well, maybe some of those planets are DLC expansion.
And he even said that some of those planets that you go to, like, will have like no life whatsoever on it. Like, it'll just be an empty, dead planet.
So then you just play fucking Fallout 4 simulator. Do you know what? Why can't he just kept this back and then we actually had a fucking proper fucking game, Outer Worlds 2? I don't fucking want this fucking game. I'm not interested.
You're not interested.
I'm interested in Starfield.
I'm interested in Starfield.
It looks promising.
right.
I'm interested is more on. I'm going to get it on Game Pass and see what it's like and make my decision. If it's worth it.
Well, yeah, Chad is saying they'll trial Starfield in 5 years when it's completed. Completed 5 years.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm gonna watch the game come out and let other people beta test it.
Yeah, right. That's the best way to go about it.
Because that was the whole thing. Because like I was 100% right about Fallout 76 when it came out. I was like, I don't know how this is gonna work out.
You didn't like
and
nuclear.
I don't think it's a good idea.
You didn't like atomic bombs crashing your game. You didn't like that.
Oh God, yeah.
Nuclear cloud, and all of a sudden your game crashes because everyone's dead. Is that it? You didn't like that?
Well, there's more to that. Like apparently, I guess apparently the main team that does like the Fallout games and the Elder Scrolls games, like apparently they were pretty upset that the Austin location was handling all of Fallout 76, and anytime that the Austin team would reach out, for any questions or help, they gave them no info at all. Like they were upset that the series was they weren't working on it. Like we're the team that works on the series, and like they made no effort to help them. And supposedly Todd Howard would just kind of just poke his head in every now and then and be like, "What's going on?" Like he was like very hands off with Fallout 76 apparently.
Oh, okay.
Fucking Todd Howard.
All right. Well, let's move on.
Extraordinaire.
Let's talk about a game that doesn't get enough praise right now. Goat Simulator 3. Skips Goat Simulator 2 altogether.
I had no idea. Yeah, I was like, where was 2?
There's no 2. They just skipped it altogether.
Skipped 2 and went to 3.
But this game looks fun as hell. This game, it reminds me of Untitled Goose Game. And this is one of those where you just use goats and you just do absolutely crazy shit with goats. Ramming people, doing whatever you want. It just, who doesn't want to do that? So as far as I'm concerned, this game deserves, you know what? I'm going to give it a round of applause. You know that, right? I got to give it a round of applause. Round of applause for Goat Simulator 3. This is Goat Simulator 33 to third. You might as well call it that. You might as well. This looks fun. And I think this is what games are missing as of late. They're missing the fun factor. Everything is so serious and so, and so bleak at times. And it's like, we tend to forget when the fun has been taken out of a game and what they decide, what's fun for us. There's a difference. Like I said, Ninja Turtles looks fun. But Callisto Protocol isn't that same type of fun. You know what I mean? It's different.
Yeah. This is again like that's why I have a problem with like today's games. It's just most of it is just ain't fun. You're just forcing yourself, dragging yourself into going. Oh, I'm gonna may as well play this game, and then you're just bored because you need to grind to get something. Then eventually, it's not even worth it because you have to do more grinding for the sake of grinding. Or there's another game that's all about politics involved, and it's like for fuck's sake. And you're trying to enjoy it.
Yeah, there's a big difference. And I mean, I understand what we're talking about it right now, but here's something. Enter the dark fantasy world of Team Ninja's new game, Wulong Fallen Dynasty. They are saying that, however, people don't have to worry about it so much because it's like a Dark Souls-like game, that the difficulty has been addressed, so it won't be as bad. Now, this is, again, a different type of fun. This is not one of those where you can just turn off your brain and have fun. Yeah.
Wait, the same people that makes whatchamacallit?
Dead or Alive.
What are the games that Dead or Alive?
God damn it,
they're surprisingly not making a DOA game.
Damn it, Chet! They said will there be a spin-off game called Trans Dog Simulator? Come on, Chet! Come on! Come on, Chet!
Ban him right now. Ban him.
This is ban him.
Trying to figure out how that would work, but okay.
I don't know either.
It would make it work.
Don't make it work, damn it. Yeah.
It would make it work.
All right, well, let's move on.
So would they just start calling the male dog "Come On, Girl"?
Yeah, right? That's all you can do.
Yeah, this game so much fun.
Oh, he booed you. Okay, he booed you on that one. It might be in Florida. We got enough Florida news for you, Chad. We do. But before we get to Florida, all right, Saudi Arabia. Let's talk about it real quick. Saudi Arabia has acquired
and their bullshit.
Yeah, don't get me started on that, dude. For real. Has acquired.
Saudi Arabia and their bullshit.
Yeah, I can see that happening. Actually, it's eventually going to happen. Acquired a 1 billion stake in Embracer Group, the gargantuan Swedish media company that owns loads of gaming IPs. So here we go.
Boys and girls.
Wow.
Wow.
Ben would say, "Wow."
Yeah, it's just this is not going to stop. It's not going to.
Again, which one do you want?
Saudi Arabia and their money.
So
and China and it's.
Well, I was getting ready to say, I was getting ready to give y'all the question. So who's the lesser of two evils here? Is it China or Saudi Arabia?
Oh, I think honestly, Saudi Arabia is less. China has a huge, more of a global influence. I feel. I mean, given that Saudi Arabia controls oil and everything and all of this, and they're just dipping their toes in trying to establish, like, behind the scenes media stuff. China has already done it. China has already has like a big grasp on the influence. TikTok, for one, they even said, they assured it wasn't. They just recently found out TikTok is actually, if you have TikTok on your phone, it's been reported to the Chinese media. They're going through your shit. There's the fucking, what was it? All their hubs that power everything that's manufactured there. Tencent of the fucking movies. They're dipping their hands in all of the American movies. They have the NBA. They have, like, dude, are you kidding? They're China's way worse than.
Have they had any other journalists, murdered alive?
No, they had their own citizens just murdered for just not agreeing with them. They're way worse.
Even what they done to Muslims in China is fucking
way worse. Yeah,
like
it's not even a contest.
Yeah, like I don't like either country either way, because even Saudi Arabia, they're gonna get more control in other things. It's not just with gaming. Like we've seen them attempting against sports with football and with golf as well. A lot of people who has gone on the PGA Tour now is going into Saudi Arabia, and they're getting a lot of money for those.
But this is almost like comparing when you're saying which is the less of two evils. This is like comparing like a serial murder, like Charles Manson or some shit, to Saddam Hussein. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's a different scale.
And it depends on
what
kind of murder is. They're both fucking disgusting people. Well, disgusting situations. That's why it's like, do I really want to get involved in mainstream gaming? Well, either way, one of them is going to fuck you and take information. The other one's going to say blood money. So which one's better?
China allowed furries. Yeah. See, that's why China's the worst.
I'm looking at the chat. It says China is China on that kneel before Zod energy, which is true. They are on energy.
Yeah,
they said China beats Saudi in this case too. That's what the chat is saying. Yeah.
I know this will get event hype right now. Event, check your chat. Check the chat.
I saw it already. I saw it on Twitter. I saw it. So earlier I saw it already.
When I had robots here, man.
So all right,
only Transformers.
We're damn.
Transformers.
So
Transformers.
So we are done our gaming section. Oh, you know what? I can talk real quick about it. Fucking Capcom. But they decided to come out with They showed more Resident Evil 4 remake, Monster Hunter Rise. They came out with Sunbreak. They showed some really good DLC for it. Yeah. I really think as though Monster Hunter, it's really going to sell well when it comes to these new monsters coming out. And we get to see some returning fun monsters too. So this should be something that I feel should. I mean, this one's going to sell well. I think it is. Sunbreak's going to do really well. The demo is out now for Sunbreak, I believe. So if you get a chance, play Sunbreak. I mean, do what you can do and get a feel for those monsters. But let's move on. Since we're done our gaming section, I want to talk about our alternative news. So when it comes, really?
Hooray.
Really? Y'all really going?
He goes, hurry.
Like,
Yeah.
like
I'm ready for it.
I'm not excited for this, but I know I'm gonna get fun.
really, I really wanted to bring it in a different way. He didn't let me bring it in.
He goes, hurry.
I really wanted to bring this in. Look, alternative news.
What do we got?
Alternative news. Here we go. Britney Spears marries Sam Ashari after ex-husband Jason Alexander gate crashes. And it wasn't just her ex-husband that did it,
Wait,
damn it.
hold on,
I was
who?
there who wanted to do it.
Jason Alexander?
Yeah, his name is
You're
Jason
talking about
Alexander.
George?
Yeah, George Costanza.
Fucking
Yeah.
George?
Yeah. Jason Alexander gate crashed. Of course, a different Jason Alexander here. But, I mean, yeah.
Wait, George?
Costanza. So
George
he went,
Costanza!
he went and gate crashed it. And I'm thinking to myself, I should have gate crashed the whole damn thing. I should have been there. Damn it, Britney Spears, why'd you get married? Anyway, I'm sure she's going to post some more nudes anyway, so I'm not worried about it.
Oh, God,
Yeah, she'll post some more nudes. She will. So yeah, let's move on. A North Carolina company offers to pay $2,000 to homeowners to release 100 cockroaches in their homes. Are you fucking serious? Do you understand?
How much did they offer?
$2,000 as if it's enough.
That ain't a fucking enough.
It's going to cost you more than $2,000 to get rid of their asses once they decide to lay eggs. Fuck all that. You may have to blow up the whole house. You know what I mean? It's just
blow the house up. Fuck that. Set it on fire.
It's absolutely ridiculous that they would only offer $2,000, knowing that when cockroaches, when they lay eggs and spring, you can't get rid of their asses. And you want to
the sad part is probably several people probably said, sure.
They're saying no wonder you wanted to leave North Carolina.
And I did think that was interesting. When I saw that article, I was like, so plant cockroaches in their house to test a new kind of fucking
pesticide.
Yeah, no, experimental pesticide. No,
live in a fucking cockroach infested house.
No.
And let it. But the thing is, they release 100 males in there. Then they let them. Then they just let them kind of stew for a minute, or I don't know what are the details, man.
Yeah. All right, y'all want details? All right, here we go to details.
How does that work?
Yeah.
I think it's nasty how it works. I mean, it's just
turn the females.
Now that I was thinking about this shit, oh my god, who seen that movie Joe's Apartment?
No.
Oh, that was a long time ago.
That was a long time ago. Yeah.
I've never seen it, but I've seen the trailers of it a long time ago.
They're going to breed cockroaches. That's what they want. That's what they're thinking of doing. That's what they're doing.
God, this topic is now bringing back that movie, son. Joe's Apartment and shit. Oh God, I hate that movie. I watched it, but I hate it at the same time.
I mean,
man, I had enough with fucking my government telling me you can't kill frogs, bees, or fucking flies. I had enough. I don't want to do cockroaches, man.
Well,
yes, chat. That movie with the talking cockroaches.
Yeah, well,
shit's my nightmare.
You know what? I'm moving on.
That means Doom is actually breeding cockroaches.
I'm not getting into this. I'm not unpacking this. It's nasty. I'm not unpacking this. This is nasty. I'm on strike and unpacking that one. I'm on strike.
Okay.
Let's move on to the next one. All right. Geico. Geico ordered to pay Missouri woman $5.2 million after she contracted an STD in a car that was insured by them.
I don't trust this story. Yeah, this seems to me that this was a good payday. The dude knew he had STD, and then he just went, "Well, there you go." Like, why didn't he just take this to court and go?
Here's a better question. How did she obtain the STD? Did she have an open cut?
No, she had sex. She had sex in the car. They had sex in the car.
They had sex in the car. Doom, duh.
What STD did they get though to make?
She could have had an open.
Wait, why was she suing Geico for that though?
Yeah,
because think of it like this: like maybe the date went really bad, and he just raw dogged her, and he had fucking chlamydia or some shit. Then she finds out she's got chlamydia, and then she probably goes like, you know what? fuck you, dude. How are you gonna do that shit to me? And they got in this huge argument, huge fight. She's like, all right, well, fuck you. Then I'm gonna call your insurance, and then because bitches are crazy sometimes, and they're gonna say like, oh, well, fuck you. Then I'm gonna call your insurance, and then I'm gonna file a claim. He's like, all right, well, fucking do it. And then she fucking did it. And guess what? Now she has chlamydia and $1,000 to go with it or whatever.
So y'all don't want me to unpack this. Because I mean, he projected really strong on that one. That's a lot of
she went after Geico. It was like, does that mean the dude was an employee of Geico?
No, that means she filed it like as if it was a damage claim.
Do y'all want me to read this?
Because you know how like you have so you know how like insurance will cover like uninsured motorists or passengers in your vehicle. So getting an STD in the vehicle apparently in Geico's terms constituted that it was that you received bodily harm while in the vehicle.
Do y'all
so that's why Geico was able to pay out.
Yeah, that's like an extreme technicality.
Y'all have gone off the reservation on this one. Do y'all want me to read this or no?
Yeah, go for it.
My God,
that's just what happens.
Look. A woman in Jackson County resident says she contracted the human papillomavirus from her partner.
HPV.
HPV, according to the court documents. On Tuesday, the Missouri Court of Appeals filed an opinion confirming that the initial Jackson County Circuit Court arbitration award finding against Geico. It says, in February 2021, a woman anonymously identified his documents as M.O. Yeah, because she was... Don't you start with that, all right?
I want you to ruin this pussy. I want you to ruin it so much. I gotta file my fucking. I gotta fucking
claim.
Contact your insurance.
Fucking
damn! I can imagine like how that conversation over the phone with the person making. Could you imagine you working in the you get that phone call and you're the one having to work the claim?
God. Oh my God!
Literally wrecked it, dude.
Wrecked it so much you had to file a claim. What the fuck?
God damn it, man! God damn it!
Could you imagine they have to send an agent out to go check?
Oh my God! We gotta take pictures.
It's HPV. It's HPV, so it's gonna be like it's gotta be a blue waffle, dude.
Be nice.
It is because have you ever seen those videos in high school? It was always like they always show you, and it looks like cauliflower growing out your dick. Dude. That's what it looks like. They showed one. Okay, you know, like in Bugs Bunny cartoons, when the barrel of a gun blows off, like that's what it looks like at the end of your shit. Like
Are y'all gonna let me finish this? Oh my God! She alleged that her sexual partner negligently caused or contributed to be infected with HPV by not taking proper precautions and neglecting him to inform and or disclose his diagnosis. So he went wrong.
He raw dogged her and she said, "Are you clean?" He probably said, "Yeah." And then there you go.
According to the court documents and his insurance policy provider coverage for her injuries and losses. Okay.
What did she lose? Did they cut her shit off?
It says she made a final settlement offer of $1 million to resolve her claims, the court documents said.
Dude.
It says in April 2021, Geico denied coverage and refused her settlement offer, according to the Missouri Court of Appeals filing. The case was then sent to an arbitrator. The arbitrator determined that there was sexual activity in insured's automobile and directly contributed to cause the woman to be infected with HPV despite her former partner's knowledge of his positive HPV diagnosis, according to the filing. The arbitrator subsequently submitted that $5.2 million would fairly compensate the woman for damages and injuries. Geico then appealed the Jackson County Circuit Court confirmation of arbitration award, was asserting that the court did not give Geico a meaningful opportunity to defend its interests. So what they're trying to say is they didn't show up in court and defend the shit. They weren't given a chance to show up in court.
Yeah, that's not fair.
because Geico at the same time, I mean, they're not going to want to pay out $1 million to something that honestly really should be between them. They just kind of rope them in with it.
This should be a civil suit, not a fucking insurance claim.
It says the three judge. Oh, go ahead.
You're saying body ham. How in a fucking car and STD?
She's sued because he didn't.
You shot someone in a fucking car. Is that body ham?
Oh.
So next time I'm in my car and I'm having sex, I'm gonna say, look, I had body ham.
You know what we need? We need Maury to get the lie detector.
There's more. It says the 3-judge panel responsible for reviewing the appeal confirmed that the circuit court settlement decision was $5.2 million, despite Geico's appealed efforts, according to Tuesday's filing. At the time of Geico's intervention, liability and damages had been determined by an arbitrator and confirmed at the trial court. Geico had no right to relitigate those issues. The opinion stated. The panel also wrote that Geico could have defended its interest by entering a defense of the insured individual. Geico did not take advantage of this opportunity and instead denied coverage and refused to defend insured, on the opinion said.
Well, we know who's going to be paying that because the insurance company is going to sue the dude who has STDs. And then that's what's going to happen. So Geico is fucking another guy who's got STDs, the woman who got fucked with the STD. It's going to be a
I just don't understand why she went after the damn insurance company when it should have just been her.
The guy fucked the chick and the chick ended up fucking the insurance company. Jesus.
This is the worst three-way triangle ever.
I just don't understand the whole injuries and injury.
Doctor shit.
Pussy good.
It probably was the best sex in her life, I guess.
I mean, there's difference between. I mean, the wording in this to say that she was injured. She wasn't injured.
Yeah, that's the argument. It's like she was the dumb bitch who had sex with a guy who she didn't know. It's her own fault. But at the same time,
I guess she's damaged goods.
Yeah, I guess she would be. I guess she would be there.
God damn it.
That's your vehicles for STDs, Megatron, Autobots, Decepticons.
To be honest, though, it's going to be a weird situation if besides have sex, it's going to be a fucking bad STD, man. Fuck.
Well, hold on. Are we talking about
pull out?
Are we talking about Decepticons?
And pull out. Decepticon.
Yeah.
Decepticon.
Yeah, right.
Decepticons.
Let's move on, y'all. We got some more news.
Let's go.
Oh my God, y'all motherfuckers! I swear to God, Florida man, he's here. Florida man attacked by 7-foot alligator outside motel after mistaking it for a dog.
Yeah,
Gators.
First off, what 7-foot alligator even looks like a dog? What dog is 7 foot long? Come on.
Well, wasn't this thing like hidden in like a bush or something like that, and the guy kind of poked his head out?
Like, they're saying meth gator already.
Meth gators.
What if the gator actually wore a fursuit to look like a dog? You didn't think about that?
Oh my God. So let's.
What if it was a transgendered?
Okay, stop. All right, stop right there. Stop right there, sir. All right, we're not going there. In more news.
You don't like pregnant? Alligators got fins too, you know.
In more news. All right.
Wow.
Exxon halts plans for taser drone as 9 on ethics board resign. Now, the taser drone that we've seen as of late, I'm for it.
Same.
I'm for the robot dogs that were in New York before they pulled them. So
yeah, but what if the drone accidentally the wrong people?
Well, it's up to the person. Look, it's not the machine's fault. It's the person who actually uses them. So, so if anyone, you have to check their biases and what their decision making, not the machines. But for the robot dogs in New York to be pulled because it scared too many people, hey, you better get over it.
Didn't he say
Terminator?
That's their way of not being able to beat something. That's what that is. You can beat a cop all day. You can run from a cop. You ain't running from no fucking robot dog. You ain't getting away.
Robot dog.
Didn't you say the robot dogs were racist and that's why they got rid of them?
Yeah, they're saying that it was racist. The robot dogs were racist, and that's why they got rid of them because they were patrolling.
Robot dogs are racist.
Because of where they patrolled. And here's the thing: you can't blame the dog on that. You have to look at the police officers on that one.
So wait a minute. Racist robot dog. So that means that that they would try to bring back Cujo the dog in robotic form?
No, Cujo wasn't. No. Cujo ate anybody. It didn't matter. It didn't matter what race. Cujo was eating everyone's ass off. So yeah. So this. No, but this is. Go ahead. Go ahead. No, go ahead.
The only thing I was going to say, if I can barely trust a police officer to use a taser. There was a video of a guy who's trying to stop this old man or something. And he tasered himself. I think it's going to happen with the drone. It's going to tase himself.
Well, we've seen police officers taser themselves by accident. Yeah. So I mean, I believe it's. I don't know if that's one of our things on here. But it did happen. But I mean, for 9 on the ethics
law enforcement correspondent to weigh on that.
Yeah, right. Yeah. But for a taser drone, I don't have a problem with it at all. I think machines are the way.
I think it's a little Blade Runner-esque, dude.
Well, that's what I'm waiting for. That's what I'm waiting for. That's exactly what I'm waiting for.
I just want a robot dystopia, man.
As long as I can have my own taser drone to tase.
I'm sure if it did well, it would look. Do never think that people online will ever figure it out. I mean, they learn how to do pipe bombs online and give you instructions on how to do it. If they can make that, they can make a taser drone. I don't care if they got to get a taser and duct tape it to a fucking drone. They're going to find a way to get a taser drone.
With some servos, and all you got to do is get some servos and then some switches, and then you just flip the switch and it pulls the little shoots, and there you go.
I'm telling you, they will figure out a way to do it. So I put like this. You can't stop the internet when it comes to that. You can't stop information. You can't stop robotics as far as I'm concerned. So yeah, I'm ready. Yeah. I'm ready for this cyberpunk era. I've been ready for this.
Robots are not supposed to hurt people. So
it's people. It's people. Yeah, well, that's one of the laws. Yeah.
Skynet.
It's coming. So deathbots, no, they've already talked about sex bots, so why not deathbots, right?
No, speaking of sex bots, so did you see that they made skin for robots?
Yes, they did, and I saw that. Was it the robotic? Was it finger with the human skin? Now look, that's Terminator. That's Terminator.
Okay, but now you're gonna have no. All this is building up to actually sex robots. I'm telling you, watch. The first thing they'll be like, "Oh man, they got robots that have human skin. Now you can program them to be a fucking freak in the sheets, and you don't have to worry about insurance claims or whatever." You just,
fucking insurance.
If the robot breaks, become human. I don't know if the robot breaks, you may have to file a claim, right?
But wait a minute. What about if the robot gets a mind of its own?
It's not going to get a mind. It doesn't have an AI. It doesn't have one.
Well, no, so did you hear about the Google's AI became self-aware and wants to like?
Yes, that I know. Yeah, and I'm for it. I say you get the purest people that can make those decisions and let it train the AI, and not.
What if the AI just decides, hey, kill all humans?
Well, that's just you get the pure people. You don't do that. You don't get people to say kill all humans. You don't get to that point.
Yeah, but do you trust people to not be that kind of dickheads?
Well, then they shouldn't have made. Then they shouldn't have made the AI. How about that? They shouldn't have made the AI. It's just like Jurassic Park. It's just like Jurassic Park. Don't remake the dinosaurs.
Well, yeah, I agree with you. I don't think they should.
Don't remake the dinosaurs.
If anything, they should reprogram it and kill all corrupt people. How about that?
Would you stop with your endless bloodlust for corrupt people? It's not gonna happen.
Okay, first of all, you can't just who's to define who's corrupt in what sense. You're corrupt. Yeah. You could be corrupt.
Damn, he got quiet. He got quiet.
Yeah, see? Oh, let's see. You could be corrupt, and then you would. What was it? And then it would kill you.
Nope, because I'm not corrupt. I'm doing society justice.
How are you doing society justice? That's not for you to decide, though.
Get rid of bad people.
Yeah, but by that argument, though, even if you have good intentions, you're still eventually turn evil. Like, look at Death Note.
The Ho Chi Minh. The Ho Chi Minh already incriminates you.
Yeah.
Well, he's not lying, though. He's not lying.
No, I'm just saying.
Yes, you're right. I do support the Hoshi man.
See,
They
there
got,
you
they
go.
got,
Then-
they got your back. You get their back, they got your back.
Yeah, but you
Oh my
do
God.
technically want to be a drug killer, so technically you're accurate.
Yeah, they're saying, Wing Zero, you need to watch Psychopaths. You need to watch
Yeah,
Psychopaths.
Minority
I've seen the first 2 episodes of season 1.
That's
I
it?
find it okay.
That's
Yeah,
it?
full
No,
thing.
you gotta watch the rest of it. You gotta watch the rest
No,
of season 1.
he wants it where it's a Vampire Wing Zero versus the Man Bat on Netflix. Exactly. That's it.
Unreal.
Okay, just do it.
Let's move on, shall we? Let's move
Come on,
on.
Wing Zero.
Minority Report.
Let's move on. My ex broke my heart, so I sliced off my arm tattoo and mailed it to him.
What the
Why?
fuck?
What the fuck?
That's some psycho
What
shit, dude.
the fuck? Seriously.
That's crazy shit.
Would that be fucking painful to begin with?
No, that's the thing. If you read in the article, she said that it was not painful.
Cause she crazy. That's why.
Holy shit.
Not painful. Why you
That's
just
a
ripped off
crazy
fucking
bitch.
skin?
Apparently, she did some work. I forget. She used to do some work in for medical or something like that.
Oh, hold on, I got
And
it.
she basically said that part of the arm is apparently not painful to.
All right, I got you.
But
here.
the whole reason her whole reason that she did that was because she didn't want to spend the time doing laser removal.
Hey, hold on. Do you remember? You just said she used to work in the medical something. So you have medical professionals over here slicing off their arms and mailing it to their boyfriends,
Yeah.
Yo,
and they
hold
want
on,
to fucking
read-
draw my blood.
Yo, hold on. Yo,
No.
read this?
What the hell
No,
was
the
she?
thing is with that is that she said the reason she did that, she sliced off that part of the skin, was because she didn't feel like going through laser surgery.
Again, you got to be.
She didn't want. She was
fucked
just
to do
lazy
that.
and didn't want to do. She didn't want to do laser removal.
No, not only are you lazy, you're mentally fucked.
For you to not feel pain after that, you must have fucking inject yourself with a lot of lubricant or some
Painkillers.
shit.
No, you probably can't get on high on.
Apparently, it wasn't
What
the first time that she had done it.
You said duplicate.
Y'all
That
think
shit, like-
y'all think this is something? If y'all read in the article, it gets worse. There's times where she's taken off her part of her earlobes, removed her earlobes, and she cut off her pinky finger.
And how the fuck? Hold on.
Self-mutilation to the extreme. What the
hold
fuck,
on.
dude?
How the
Well,
fuck is she still alive?
Because you can cut off your finger and still live. That's why.
Because she's medical something or
But you-
other and knows the parts that won't cause yourself to die.
Well,
But-
she's as they call her, a body modification addict. That's what they call her.
She cut off her earlobe. She cut off her skin on her arm. You cut off a pinky. You're not gonna. You're losing mad blood. You're not gonna survive.
Yeah, you can.
Probably
Yeah,
knows
you
how, she
can.
probably knows how to.
Yes, you can. You can still
Yeah, you
survive.
just wrap it up and then hold it above your head.
You can still survive if you cut off some skin. You understand that there's very thick layers of skin you have. You may not feel it, but yeah, it's a very thick layer.
She
Especially
probably
if you cut
didn't
off
hit
your
it.
pinky.
She's probably doing it to parts that weren't vital.
Yeah. But even then, she's still crazy though. That doesn't change
Yeah,
the
she's
fact
crazy.
that
You cut off your fucking, you cut off your
Crazy,
fucking
right?
pinky. Yeah, you're fucking crazy. There's something wrong with your ass.
dude, like honestly, at not one point have I ever wanted to cut my own dick off and mail it to my to my fucking exes. Or my middle finger, for all that matter. I mean, if anything was gonna make more sense, it would be cut off my middle finger and send it to him. But whatever. But I would never do that.
You know, she wouldn't look half bad if she didn't. And then, mind you, this is in, where's this at? This is in England. So,
That's in your neck of the woods. Your neck of the woods.
It's not in my neck of the woods. I'm Welsh, boy.
Well, you're closer to.
hey,
England
she
than
also
Florida,
has,
so it's
she
your neck of the woods.
also split her tongue. Just to let you know.
Okay,
Oh man, imagine what
Hey
people
there.
would feel like with a split tongue.
And she has implants. Yep.
Okay, this bitch needs to go to jail. No.
And this is how supervillains are born.
Well, it's possible.
Well, to be fair, the best supervillains are still good.
Okay, so all right, so the split tongue thing is not so bad. That's kind of a fetish, apparently.
Yeah.
No, it's disgusting.
No, it's disgusting.
He
I've
straight up
seen
said it, didn't he? He just straight up said it. No, it's disgusting.
He just straight up said, "No, it's disgusting."
Somebody says they might as well.
I'm
call
just
her
saying
Santa
that
Bite.
right there, the split tongue part of it is apparently a fetish.
No,
Well,
I'm gonna realize it's disgusting.
she can just transition in prison. That's all she can fucking do. I'm not. If she wants to do that fucking
Transition
robot
these
shit.
They said,
As for the rest of it, yes,
Yeah.
that is fucking weird.
They said previously on Hannibal. Pretty much that's how it works. That's how it
Oh
works.
my god.
So let's move on.
What's the next? What's the next news?
Woman broke into stranger's home, petted dog, washed dishes, then left.
Well, that's like cleaning.
That's not too bad, actually.
Just leave your
I mean,
door
it's
open
about as
next
good as the
time.
guy that stole the lawnmower, but decided to mow their lawn and do him a favor before trying to steal it.
Well, I mean, leave your doors open. maybe she'll come and clean your house. I don't know.
Well, to be fair, is it really breaking and entering? Because technically, that's breaking and cleaning.
Well,
if she didn't break anything,
that'd be kind of weird, to come to find your house all nice and clean on the inside and be like,
yeah, I think you should give her a tip.
You should leave her a tip to make sure. Okay.
Yeah.
So instead of, hold on.
Like, whoever broke into my house and washed my dishes, thank you.
So hold on.
Yeah, that I'm okay with.
Instead of a B&E, it's B&C? Breaking and cleaning?
B&C?
Well,
it could be B&B in the future. She does well.
So here's the question: were the people, were they home when she got inside and was like washing the dishes, or like?
Oh, okay. I'll pull this up if you want me to. Hold on.
If she was home, if somebody was the people were home while she was doing that, they're probably like, no, go for it.
I agree with the chat. They said surprised the dog didn't bite her. I'm surprised too.
If she was nice to the dog, I wouldn't think it. But I got you. Here we go.
Well, to be fair, go on.
No, I was going to read it off. A woman is arrested in Ohio after she allegedly broke into a home, petted the family's dog, and washed the dishes. In Vinton County Sheriff's Office said it received a call Monday morning about the burglary in residence in the village of Hamden, some 80 miles south of Columbus. It says deputies arrived at the home and spoke. Well, I'm scrolling as fast as possible, and they jumped over. Spoke with the individual who said, "Yeah, you know how it overlaps sometimes, and it goes too far up. That's what happened."
Yeah.
So who said the woman had entered their residence through the back door, sat down on the couch, and began to pet the family dog and wash the dishes and left. It says the individual who told deputies they don't know the woman and she was never invited into their home. The homeowner noted that the woman was acting very strange, according to the sheriff's office. So the people were home when it happened. While deputies were interviewing the individual, the sheriff's office received a call that a woman matching the description of the suspect was knocking on the doors of other residences in the area. A deputy located the woman and approached her. So there we go. Oh, apparently, no, there's more. Hold on, there's more. The woman identified as Cheyenne Ewing appeared to be under the influence of narcotics and gave the deputies a false name. She told the deputy that she had been up for 2 days straight, according to the sheriff's office. She was up for 2 days straight. You know what keeps you up for 2 days straight? Cocaine! Cocaine!
Oh, so she was Jeff Hardy's dealer. Okay, I get it now.
Cocaine!
Yeah.
Like they said, arresting
maybe she was high on some crack rocks.
Stacey said she deserves a cat, so she deserves a medal and an apron.
A medal and an apron, exactly.
I mean, so it's kind of nice of her to do that.
Round of applause! Round of applause for her!
Round of applause!
Very nice of her to do that.
Oh my god. Well, let's move on.
I mean, she didn't steal nothing, right?
No, she didn't. She just cleaned the house.
No harm, no foul.
Let's move on.
I was about to say, let her break into the house and clean my shit.
Yeah.
Clean those dishes.
So a Florida man, here we go. Florida man says he has purposely hit a trooper's car so he can be taken to jail. He says, yes.
What?
Yes, he says he saw. Now here's a little tidbit from him. It says he saw the patrol vehicle and intentionally used his vehicle to strike the patrol vehicle. The report said he stated he wanted to go to jail because he felt that he was already in jail. Oh, society got him down. Oh,
wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
so random.
So it's not random. Well, a random trooper he hit, yeah, but he already felt he was in jail.
Yeah, had severe mental health problems.
Well, like Tupac said, you ain't gotta be in jail to be doing time. So it's one of those things.
Well, I don't understand why someone would do something so stupid.
It's just.
Automatic.
Chad said, "I want to go back to jail." It's automatic 4 stars on his gas wanted level. Oh my god, 4 stars on his level. That's not high enough yet. That's not high enough. 4 stars.
Is there like a Tripadvisor website for fucking prisons? Like, this is the best one? Is it a 5-star prison sentence?
Let's just move on.
Fucking Christ, that's the
Florida man. A Florida man has been charged with stealing a street sweeper after a money takedown.
Florida man again. God damn it.
Oh,
Jesus Christ. Florida man and his bullshit.
There's more on Florida man though. A Florida man has accused of $4 million. Accused of $4 million in Medicare fraud after fleeing to Cuba on his jet ski. So he was caught. So he knew he was guilty. He knew they was gonna get his ass.
Well,
God damn it! On his jet ski though.
Yeah.
Fucking Florida man. I like that.
It just
I like his style.
You like his style.
I really like his style.
There's more. Okay, for those who do not know, Florida man has set a stranger's house on fire. Florida man just set a stranger's house on fire. So it says here, the Bay County Sheriff's Office said in Panama City has reported the house on fire on Monday night. The report said a 24-year-old Dwight Harrison showed up at the home in Panama City around 11:15 p.m. Monday night. He reportedly began banging on the door and yelling about his stuff from the house. However, officials said the homeowners did not know who the man was. The homeowners reportedly demanded Harrison to leave. Instead, Harrison poured a flammable liquid on the front porch and lit it on fire. Deputies said the entire front door of the home began engulfed in flames. Harrison then reportedly left the property. Then around 2:15 a.m. Tuesday, Harrison came back to the residence and began to repeatedly ring the doorbell and bang on the door. It says the BCSO said Harrison then kicked the front door open. Witnesses reportedly pursued Harrison, and law enforcement later detained him. Harrison was charged with arson and criminal mischief. He was booked into the Bay County Jail on Tuesday morning.
It's just why?
So I'm just wondering how you bang on someone's door and ask for your stuff, and they don't know what your stuff is. They don't even know you. What the fuck?
Jesus Christ, dude.
His response to not knowing his stuff was just to burn the fucking house down.
I mean, look, even they said in chat that the $4 million just gave him a jet ski like a Bond villain.
Do you know what I think? Can we have a truce? I mean, can Chelsea and Arsenal game just go somewhere else?
I mean, look, I'm telling you, Florida. Oh, we got more Florida news, but this is
no fucking football should be in that fucking thing, man.
Florida man known as the Monkey Whisperer is sentenced for trafficking. Monkey Whisperer.
Alrighty then.
Hold on.
Okay, so now we got alligators and monkeys now.
Hold on. Florida man known as the Monkey Whisperer is sentenced for trafficking protected primates. So he was
What? Wait, hold on. What? Wait, hold on. What happened?
A Florida man known as the Monkey Whisperer sentenced for trafficking protected primates.
He was selling monkeys?
Yes, trafficking protected primates. Yes.
What the hell?
See, now we got the monkeys involved. First we have meth gators. Now we got monkeys.
Monkey. You have monkey.
Oh my god.
So we're saying monkeys can be trafficked? Fuck.
Well,
like, where do you pick them up? Like in Africa? Or something?
I don't know. But yeah, where do you just get a monkey? Yeah, they have their what else? They got it from the Ho Chi Minh. He got it from the Ho Chi Minh.
I just don't understand why someone would be fucking a monkey whisperer. You're gonna whisper into the fucking ears, but you don't understand me.
Monkey pimps.
Okay.
Yeah, right. You got Tiger King, now you got Monkey Pimp. It's coming.
Netflix is the new original story. The fucking monkey whisperer. The story of fucking Chapter.
Hold on. We have more news from Florida man. Florida man hit and groin with rubber bullet by police after standoff.
Wow.
Bam!
That was
Dude.
fucking man.
At least they didn't. At least they didn't. They didn't bite his testicles.
Yeah, they didn't bite his testicles, but I mean,
Here's a better question: how close or far away were they from him?
Well-
If it was pretty close, he probably ain't got no balls left.
a bullet is a bullet as far as I'm concerned, rubber or not. It's a bullet. I mean,
Got shot.
that impact is going to
If
still
it's
hit
from
you.
far away, it probably had some cushioning from it, but But if it was up close, they probably would have exploded on impact.
Yeah.
Your dick just explodes.
No, man, your balls just blow up.
Dude, your balls just blow up.
Yo, I
imagine
think,
it was,
you
like,
see?
standing
I think
there.
y'all should let me read this because it just gets more wild as this story as I'm reading this article.
Yes, continue, because I got something to say after that.
Footage released by police in Florida show an alleged drunken gunman brought outside of police it was brought down by a police rubber bullet to his crotch. Mark Francione, 51, surrendered after a 7-hour standoff with police, who he says was holding his partner at gunpoint in Palm Coast on May 26th. When Francione finally emerged after his front door was battered down by the police robot unit, he refused to obey orders. The robot unit knocked down the robot unit knocked down the door. Okay, that's what it means. He refused to obey orders to keep his hands above his head. As his left
What the
hand,
fuck? A robot kicked in his door?
yes, it did.
What the fuck, dude?
It was probably one of those robots that has like a hydraulic
Yeah,
ram on it.
hydraulic thing on it. Yes.
Fuck that. Now I need to know. Now we have to buy anti-robot knocking down my door devices like EMPs. Just keep them right at the ready.
Like a
Look, it's coming through a damn window.
Well, hold on. It says, as his left hand wandered towards his jean pocket, Flagler County deputies opened fire with rubber baton rounds. One caught Francione right in his groin, doubling him in pain as he staggered forward and groaned, "Oh, fuck it." That's what he said.
Oh,
you see?
that's probably what he made.
It says Francione is said to have kept his partner at gunpoint after threatening to kill her and then shoot himself. He reported he told her he could kill her right now and that he was going to put a bullet in her head. According to the police, the victim then heard a gunshot, ran to the front room, and saw Francione standing near the bed saying, "Now I know it works, and you're next." So the next morning, Francione continued his aggressive behavior towards the victim's mobile phone, throwing it at her leg as she attempted to leave the home. She then made her way to the front door, opened it, and was grabbed and pulled back in by Francione. The victim then screamed for help. Eventually, she was able to escape to the neighbor's house and call the police. Deputies arrived at the residence around 1:30 p.m. and found Francione barricaded in his home. So the special weapons and tactics SWAT as crisis negotiations team CNT, sorry, of the Flagler County, CNN, right?
They upgraded, man.
The Flagler County Sheriff's Office
Oh, God.
responding after learning she had
fucking
multiple
Christ,
firearms to the
dude.
home.
Oh, boy.
Could you imagine CNN there? Could you imagine
CNN firing rubber bullets and shit? Damn.
They're gonna make the news now.
Come on outside. We want to interview you now.
We'll fucking interview this.
Yeah, you see?
I'm done. I'm done.
Now,
I'm
you
not
see,
reading anymore.
the person did the right thing by shooting the guy in the nuts. It's not attempted murder. See, so that gives us the okay to shoot somebody in the nuts.
Well, it's still technically assault, dude. Still, you're gonna shot
No,
him
it's
in the ass.
not assault.
Yeah.
Yeah, it technically is. You shot him in the pelvis, dude. That's not. He's not gonna have.
No, it's
babies.
not attempted murder, so you can get away with it.
You can still hit a
Yes,
major
man,
artery.
could you
You can
imagine
still hit a
homeboy,
major-
spun around at the wrong
You can
time
still
and
hit
that
a
bullet
major
struck him
artery.
right dead center in the
Yeah.
ass?
Like, imagine if you had a fucking lawsuit and he was gonna go I found this bitch to kill me, and I found the killer, and then the fucking police officer get the kick shot me in the nuts. Oh, yeah. It's just,
I mean, like I said, could you imagine like if he like turned around to go back in his house and that bullet struck him right dead center in the ass?
Dead center in the ass, dude, just right up your ass. He said dead center in the ass.
Get a ball stuck up your butt.
See?
What if this dude was it a sniper that shot him in the dick?
Yes.
That's
Robot
pretty.
sniper.
I'm not gonna lie, dude. That's pretty impressive. You aiming for that.
Well, there's more news. Another Florida man. It says, "Don't make me use this." Florida man stabbed after fight over breakfast treat.
A breakfast treat.
Yes, he was stabbed and fight over it. Yes.
Oh, God.
Dare
What kind
I
of
ask
breakfast
what
treat
the-
was it? I'm assuming
Yeah, I was about
it
to
sounds
say-
like a Pop-Tart. In
I
my
was gonna say,
like, I'm
dare
trying to
ask
think.
what
It sounds like
was.
a Pop-Tart.
Okay, well, I'll unpack this as well.
Could be what about a little cinnamon toast crunch or Cheerio?
No,
What?
I mean, it would say breakfast cereal, but they said a breakfast treat. The only breakfast treat I can think of is like,
If it's over a
I don't know,
taco,
like, no.
Okay, I
think it's
got
gonna
it
be
for
a
y'all.
Pop-Tart.
So let me introduce this one.
Yes.
The officer made contact with the individual in the living room who said his roommate had stabbed him. Another roommate getting fucked up. His roommate had stabbed him following a dispute over food. The two were arguing past incidents where someone ate a toaster strudel. Said the
God
report.
damn it.
I knew. I told you it was some kind of fucking Pop-Tart, dude. I knew it.
Pertaining to the Pillsbury snack whose slogan is "Something better just popped up." So there you go.
God damn.
Yeah, no. I don't. But, oh fuck! I'm gonna order some right now. I'm gonna get some of those.
God damn it! You
Oh, I
had to
love
fight
that.
over a fucking toaster strudel. Why?
To be honest,
Yo, Pillsbury Doughboy, son. It's serious out there, son.
I kind of have a story for the people in the cast that they want to see this, but it's fucked. It is Florida man. Oh, see, I got it now.
Man, I got one right now. You still tell me you're still looking for it. Look, Florida man, I got one for y'all. Florida man.
I found a Florida man dressed as a cow. So
He what? He did what?
Oh
Yeah.
shit, that's breaking news right there.
What did you say he did?
Florida man dressed as cow among several arrested.
Yeah, that's breaking news. He
He
posted the link.
dressed as cow.
Yeah.
All right, we want breaking news. All right, breaking news. Here we go.
Yeah, he posted the link. That's breaking news right there.
A Florida man dressed as cow among several arrested in drug house bust. Several people were arrested in a drug house bust in Florida, including one suspect taken to jail in a one-piece cow suit.
The fuck?
Yeah, I'm just saying. That's what it says.
What?
That's what it says. All right.
What the fuck, dude? Come on, man.
It looks like a baby outfit as well. I don't understand, man.
Wow, what the fuck were they doing?
They doing drugs. What you
Furry
think they
shit.
doing? They doing drugs.
No, they're doing drugs and furry shit, dude. I'm telling you, these furries can't fucking live, dude.
Good. I'm reading the article right now.
Uh,
Check it out. It says the sheriff's office had the last laugh in their Facebook post, warning residents who want to deal drugs in their county to consider moving.
Very fun. Round of applause for that joke. There you go.
Fucking furry.
Move
It
along.
literally looks like pajamas.
Lewis and Lacey were arrested
It
for
looks like
possession
female
of
pajamas he's wearing.
methamphetamine. So it was meth.
Meth.
Yeah.
Probably got it from the
What?
meth gators.
Meth.
Fucking
Listen
meth
for
gators, we got that
Yeah.
It's always
What
meth.
is with
It's
Florida?
never
and-
anything else. It's
What?
always
It's
meth.
always meth with Florida. What is the obsession with meth in
I
Florida?
guess that's their go-to drug. That's like their go-to drug.
You can't just do coke
It was
like
probably
regular
obtained
people.
from a meth gator.
You can't.
At a
No,
gas
no,
station.
really. You just can't do coke like regular people. You got to do meth. Do you really? Okay.
No, they can. They got to go to the extreme.
Is it meth cheaper than coke? I don't know.
Fucking Christ, dude.
Let's move on. Florida man. Florida man crashes into home. Reports car is stolen.
What?
You heard
He
me.
crashed.
What?
He crashed.
crashes his own
He crashed
car,
into a
and
home,
then-
but reported the car stolen.
Crispin Way.
So
Man, that's some fucking wild shit, dude.
no, it's not. No, it's not. I mean, okay,
Fucking crash.
okay, hold on. So it says here.
This sounds like the invisible cat is taking back both of that.
It says a Deltona man was who reported his car stolen from his driveway over the weekend was arrested after deputies found his car crashed into a nearby home and learned the driver who crashed it. So it says Rodriguez told the deputy he parked his Honda Civic in his driveway, goddamn Honda Civic, in his driveway around 9 p.m. Saturday and left it unlocked with his keys and wallet inside. Deputies entered the car as it's stolen. The deputy's office said that they began investigating, searching through the license plate reader database, and found several hits, showing the car had traveled into Seminole County Saturday evening and back to Volusia County early Sunday. It says later Sunday morning, deputies responded to the scene of a hit-and-run crash discovered a few blocks away from Rodriguez's home. It says they found his car partially wedged inside the back of a home, causing extensive damage. There was no one in the home at the time of the crash. Deputies interviewed Rodriguez further, and he admitted he made up the story about his car being stolen and crashed it himself. The sheriff's office
What
said,
the fuck, dude?
I was about to say, I was like, if it was a Honda Civic, it's like, you have a Honda Civic, right?
Yeah, right. The sheriff's office said Rodriguez told deputies he returned home on foot after reporting the crash or checking on anyone potentially injured inside the home. Rodriguez had minor injuries that appeared to be caused by the car's airbag. Rodriguez was charged with leaving the scene of a crash with property damage and providing false information to a law enforcement. Now here's the kicker. He was taken to the county branch jail where he was released after posting $1,500 total bond.
What? No, he doesn't get a fucking free pass. He's got to fucking get a driver's license to be able to get out of that fucking prison piece of shit.
No, Ben. He posted a bail, so which means he's still not off the hook. He's just not in jail.
He's just not in jail.
Nah, that one was a fake one. We've got to give him another license for that one. $12 billion.
More licenses? Huh? Okay.
License?
A Florida
Can they
man.
charge him with drive-by as well?
Drive-by? He didn't shoot anyone. Drive-by.
He drives and drives himself off. No, I'm not driving. This is driver's cars, man.
Cool stuff.
It's a hit and run, but that's all it is. It's a hit and run with property damage.
Oh boy.
So a Florida man is charged with felony battery after throwing chili at someone.
Oh god.
Oh god, yeah, I understand that.
God.
Oh.
I'd rather not go into it. Yeah, I would rather not go into it.
Why would you waste chili like that?
I knew you'd say something like that.
I'm just saying, why would you waste it?
Why would you like good food like that? Oh.
Well, here's the question: Would you rather be shot in the balls by a rope or chili in your face?
Hold on, dude. Does the chili have beans or no?
Beans as well.
Oh, fucking throw it out then. That's fine.
Yeah, throw it out. It's not chili.
Throw it out.
I mean,
It's not
it's got to be thrown on your face. Like, it's got to be thrown at you, so it causes damage.
All right, y'all ready?
No, I'd rather if you.
Texas chili.
Yeah.
Yeah, chili.
Y'all ready?
Chili don't have beans.
Ready?
Yeah.
Woman puts poison. Woman puts poison on her vagina to kill her husband. When he went.
That's some assassination
Hold
shit.
on. Hold on.
Poison pussy?
I didn't finish.
What the fuck? Harry Potter and the poison pussy?
Oh my god.
Damn,
that's some straight up assassination shit.
Harry Potter.
I'm finished. I think there's more to this.
Yes, there's more to this. Hold on.
Okay, first of all, there's so many membranes in there that can absorb shit. You'd absorb the poison yourself.
Let me finish. Woman puts poison on her vagina to kill her husband. When he went down on her, backfires. That's the headline.
Yeah,
backfire.
No shit.
Backfire.
Are y'all ready for it? Are y'all ready for it?
No. What happened was he actually put poison on his penis and then made her suck it first. And he's like, "Aha!"
Y'all ready for me to? Y'all ready for me to unpack this? The
Yeah,
unnamed.
This is Romeo and Juliet of the modern day.
Pretty much.
The unnamed woman was fed up with her husband refusing to divorce her, so she took drastic action to free herself from their marriage once and for all. But it almost killed her. It says they have. Wait, is that her? No, that's not her.
Yeah, no
Wait.
shit, dipshit.
It says they say hell have no fury like a woman scorned, and it's certainly true. One woman who was so angry at her husband's refusal to grant her a divorce that tried to kill him in a particularly sneaky and painful way. The Brazilian's murderous plot was there you go, right there. She's Brazilian. But the Brazilian's murder right there. I mean, that says it all. The Brazilian's murderous plot was one of death by doing the deed. Or cunning linguist. It was
Cunning linguist. Wow. Cunning linguist.
It was dubbed by the local media in her native country. In 2013, her scheme sent shockwaves around the world. It says Brazilian's TVI-24 reported that the woman was tired of asking for the 43-year-old husband's divorce, so tried a new tactic. Now it backfires as he claims that he claimed that she tried to lure him into bed to perform oral sex on her, but the strange smell coming from her privates stopped him in his tracks. So here we go.
No kidding.
It says the dutiful hubby was so worried that he forced her to go to the hospital near her home in the city of Sal de Jose Rio Preto. It says here, tests revealed that she had doused her genitalia area and filled her vagina with enough unnamed toxin to not only kill him but herself too. It says the thin membranes of the vagina are actually incredibly absorbent, so she would have unwittingly taken a lot of poison into her system.
That's exactly what I said earlier.
Yeah.
It says
there's a lot of membranes down there.
Yeah, it says keeping her
absorb.
It says keeping her poker face. She only confessed to what she had been planning with her test results came back, and understandably her husband was livid. It says, however, his insistence that she got checked was actually to save her life, but there was no sympathy for her. He claimed when he planned to sue her for attempted murder. Local police ordered further investigation due to the nature of this case. It's unknown how far they got.
Well, here's the thing. Plot twist. Do they know?
Well, I mean, she still got what she wanted. A divorce from him, right?
They're saying that's not Summer's Eve. That's not Summer's Eve. What the fuck is that?
I mean, just like he said, I mean, plot twist. He actually ate ass instead. Just saying.
All right. So
you never know, man. She probably covered her ass too, as well, just to make sure.
So now
that's for sure. She would have killed herself. She would have put it in her butt.
Well, now I have to get to
you ever heard of butt chugging and colon rolling?
No,
we
haven't. No, that just sounds nasty. No, but colon rolling? No, that just sounds nasty. What the hell have you been listening to? What have you been?
That's where people
what are you doing? What are you?
No,
what?
That's where people do ecstasy. They put it in a toilet paper and they put it up their butthole.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yes.
Why would you waste?
You absorb it faster. That's how they do it. Never have I personally heard it, but I've never personally done it, nor have I ever will do that because I don't do man-made shit. But anyways,
so that was that was the reason why you won't do it because it's man-made.
What? I mean, you're because it's man-made.
Yeah, no, I'm wondering, is that why you won't do it?
No.
Why won't you do it then?
But I stick a lot to just natural stuff.
Okay, so it's because that's your argument, man-made and natural. That's your argument.
Okay. Let me put it this way. Like, marijuana is okay. And that's it.
Okay.
And maybe some mushroom. And that's it.
That's fine.
That's what I'm saying.
All right, that's fine.
All the other stuff though that goes with it, man, you're getting into some other stuff.
Okay,
man.
So
when you get into
it's your stance on drugs is the reason why you won't do it.
Not necessarily.
Okay.
There's plenty of reasons. There's plenty of reasons, but I wouldn't put anything up my butt either.
Oh, that's what I was gonna go with. Because I'm like, wait a minute. So it's the man-made stuff, but not the sticking things up your ass thing. That's not the red flag.
Stick anything up my ass.
Okay.
I mean, that's a big thing.
Okay. That's what I was wondering. I'm like, wait a minute.
God. I knew you were.
That's what I was trying to get out of you. I'm like, wait a minute.
He's trying to bait you.
That wasn't baiting him. I was just trying to get it out. You may as well say I was baiting him. Yeah, I was trying to get it out and then figure out what the problem was. So yeah, let's move on because you boys in Texas, y'all got some problems over there with women. I don't know what's going on over there with women, but they are speaking
All
up.
crazy.
They're speaking up, and I would like to talk about this because I want to read this off. Pam Keith Esquire says, "It would be awesome if all women over Texas, there was a mass exodus of women from dating apps by the million. Texas women should delete Bumble, Hinge, Twinder, Match, and all the others. Texas men need to see the women's profiles go dark." How do y'all feel about that?
That sounds like
Wait. I mean, are they? Why is it because they want it like they want only gays or I don't understand.
There's no reason.
Yeah, I don't either.
There's no reason.
So confused.
That's the tweet, bro. That's the tweet. There's no context. That's the tweet.
What for though? I mean,
there's no context. Just Texas women should stop going on dating apps. That's what they're saying.
They really should. They're all crazy though. I'll say this. There's nothing. They're not short of. Dude, okay. Let me put it this way. Texas female. Okay, women on dating apps in Texas are the equivalent of Florida men, but online. They're all insane. In fact, we actually had one of our buddies tell us about a recent hookup. He had, and it went completely south, and she was insane. And almost every single one I've ever seen on there is always insane. So
what type of insane we're talking about?
We're talking about without dropping any kind of names, but a friend we know, he was on a date with this chick, and she was just constantly doing coke the entire night and just would not stop. And she just he was like, dude, he was like, I'm just gonna lay down. Whatever he laid down. And while he was sleeping, he could, he was in and out of consciousness, because how can he sleep around something like, just obviously that shit crazy.
Yeah.
She was, just doing a whole 8 ball of coke in
Jesus
one night.
Christ, that sounds like a party and a half. What the fuck?
Yeah, just by herself, just constant. So it's like, hold on.
That's way too. She's doing constantly. That's too much. What the fuck? You're gonna end up killing yourself that way.
Well, she's still kicking.
She's got a high tolerance to it. Then I'll tell you that.
She must have the highest tolerance. She must be 50% woman and 50% coke by now.
Probably.
I'm just saying,
she's gonna be up for a couple days.
50% immunity to coke.
Jeez. I'm just saying. At the end of the day, though, that's maybe that's where they're going with it, because it's pretty bad out there, and I've had my fair share of crazies on there as well too. So maybe I'm not the only one that thinks the dating scene out there, in at least the online dating scene in Texas, is trash.
Wow.
Unless you're willing to put up with some real maniacs.
If you want to do dating, do in Florida instead of Texas.
Yeah, that makes sense. Maybe all the sane women are actually on the dating apps in Florida, and all the insane ones are out in the actual streets.
You never know. Yeah, probably.
Cocaine.
Let's move on. Now, this is something. An art teacher has been fired for letting students pose topless and simulate masturbation on camera.
The fuck?
What?
No. You.
What the fuck? Why?
Fucking Christ, why? Yeah.
Why? Okay, hold on.
That person should be fucking burned alive, man.
I mean, I think.
Ready?
I think that violates almost every single law. So, what part did you think that was going to work out to be a good idea?
A high school teacher has been fired from her job after she let female students take topless photos for an art project. Emma Wright, 41, was working as an art teacher at Huxlow Science College in Northamptonshire, England, back in 2017.
I don't live there.
When a classroom photo shoot took place. According to The Sun, Wright lets girls as young as 15 take partially naked pictures of themselves and other female students. 15. In some photos, the pupils purportedly use bottles of alcohol and their
These
hands
kids
are
got it
covered.
too easy, man, these
this is-
days. You know, back in my day,
Here we go.
when I was 15 and I wanted to see some titties, I had to fucking work for it. Now all they gotta do is just fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like when I was 15.
He's not lying though. You really had to work for it. You had to work for it. They
You
just
gotta work for these kids, dude.
I'm going down to the left on this one.
Oh my god.
I'm going to new fashions. I can't do
nowadays you don't even have to. All you have to do is just go on a dating app and there you go.
No, you didn't even have to. You can just pretend you're like freaking like, I don't know. You just got to get their whatever their social medias are or some shit.
That's what I mean.
They're saying
you don't even have you can do that. Like I mean, you can easily get it from like dating apps.
Well,
because they'll give you whatever it is you ask for.
Well, and by the way, this is pedophilia because age of consent in the UK is 16, but even then it's limited to for teenagers to do that kind of behavior. Technically, it would be 18. So in this behavior, this is fucking grooming, this is pedophilia, and I don't know how this is even legal in the first place.
It's because that's where the world's headed, dude. And they keep on the laws on this kind of stuff is going incredibly soft lately about stuff like this. I mean, what was it? There's even like, and again, I'm not gonna call out any specific instances, but and a certain group of organization of a clusterfuck of letters.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Right? You know what I'm talking about.
Here we go.
All right. At these events. They're prominently featuring children.
Yeah.
And I mean not just like, you know, like a 10 like 5 and stuff. It's like, come on, dude.
Well,
you can't tell me they're trying to sneak in that grooming shit. Stop it.
You can do it. Well, Christian Aguilera is doing that with the fucking strap on for the fucking kids.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah. So
yeah, disgusting.
And if you notice, and that was regular pictures of what she had on, but in her Instagram pictures that she put up, they were blurred out.
So she was.
I wonder why they were blurred out, because she's a fucking weirdo.
So these fucking people, man.
Well,
it's not just that. It's just it's gonna get to a point where. Like age of consent is going to be fucking like 5 or something. It's going to get that fucking stupid.
So it's going to be how the Romans did things back then, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, boy. Okay. See, this is why I said we already in hell.
All right. Well, we have more news.
This is hell.
Texas, you boys in Texas again. A Texas man brandishes pool noodle to fend off emu.
You have to, man.
Yeah, I mean, it's the only way to fend off an emu.
You ever seen an emu's toe claws? They will fuck you right up.
But a pool noodle?
Hey, look, it's big and it's bright, and they don't know what the fuck it is. They're like, "Holy shit! Hold on, back up." That's what they're
getting slugged across the face by it.
But they don't even know how dangerous it is. Like an emu is not gonna know what the fuck a pool noodle is. All I know is see something really big and bright that just came out of fucking nowhere, and it's like, all right, hold on, chill out then. So. I mean, it's kind of like with bears and stuff. In bears, you distract them with loud sounds. I mean, they run away from it.
Yes.
All right. Well, our last bit of news. All right, and this is petty as shit. If you ask me, this is real petty. An elephant kills a woman in India and returns to trample on her corpse at the funeral after lifting her body up from the pier as her family performed last rite.
Holy shit, that's a level of petty I've never seen before. God damn.
The elephant gods are angry.
That's petty as fuck. So he killed the woman, then came back to kill the trample corpse for the funeral. Jesus Christ.
I'm guessing
that's sick. Crazy shit, dude. Like,
elephant.
Wow.
That elephant deserves a prize.
So a round of applause for the petty elephant?
Yeah.
Round of applause for the petty elephant!
Round of applause.
Oh, boy.
I've never seen beef that serious ever.
What did that lady do?
Piss off the elephant?
Yeah, how do you piss off an elephant that bad, though?
Somebody in the chat said the elephant was a reincarnated Jitter lover.
Hold
No,
on.
you know
Jilted
what? You know
lover?
what they say though. They say elephants do remember like certain
Yeah, they
stuff
have
like that.
big
Like
brains and
there's
remember
times
things.
where they traveled in packs and would trample villages because
Yeah.
they remember certain things.
Elephants don't forget.
Yeah,
So-
they don't.
Well, it
forget.
says that the elephant trampled her out of. It says the elephant came from her injuries, but then it says they took her body down. They trampled her again and threw her around. And they threw her around and went off into the night.
You seen the elephant RKO'd the woman out of nowhere?
Yeah, RKO'd the woman out of nowhere, then showed up again to do it again. Like, just out of nowhere.
Chris Benoit, the elephant.
Crispin body.
He comes back.
I just don't understand. It says the elephant was believed to have traveled from a wildlife sanctuary, which was it 200 kilometers away from the district. But
Maybe
the second trampling happened while her family was performing last rites. It is now known that anyone else who was it's not if anyone else was harmed, but the family did go ahead with the ceremony after the elephant left.
Yeah.
But the body,
I mean,
the,
the
elephant
But hold on. But hold on, ain't the elephant over there in India is like a sacred animal to them, so they won't harm it?
Yeah, but they didn't just trample her, but it threw her around with its tusks as well. It threw her around.
Must be one angry elephant god.
Shit, dude.
Well, maybe that bitch touched her man. You know, you don't touch no elephants. You know, don't do that shit.
I mean, I just don't understand the level of petty here. I just don't understand it.
Yeah.
I mean, there had to be something. So
And probably her husband killed like one of the other elephants or something.
Well, it could have been what if a poacher did something to the child or something? It just went eight. Like she does like being near humans. So maybe that could have been a thing.
I don't know. We can't make up reasons why the elephant did what it did.
I can.
Don't know. You can.
The elephant god.
The thing that I don't understand is why you stay in the same place where the elephant is going to come back. Like,
well, no, they didn't stay in the same place. They didn't stay in the same place. It was at the funeral. The elephant came at the funeral. It was
The elephant set out on a journey to go find this person.
That's where the pettiness comes in from, because it was already trampled once, and then it shows up at the funeral to do it again.
I wish there was video footage of this.
Yeah, there's no video footage. I
gotta finish the job.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. So it's not like they did it twice just to do it twice. No, it was at different times. The elephant was just like, yo.
So how the fuck did the elephant come to the funeral?
I don't know how the elephant showed. You asking the wrong person. I don't know how the elephant showed up at the funeral. I don't know how. It just did, and it fucked him up.
If only we had an elephant whisperer, then we would have understood. See, that's why we need.
Someone probably sent the address to it and gave it the address.
Yeah, like it just showed up and started fucking shit up. I don't know.
Fucking Christ, oh man.
All right. Well, I guess that's all we have for alternative news. I guess we can get with our weekly picks. Gentlemen, who wants to go first?
I don't want to piss off that elephant. I don't know.
Who wants to go? Anyone?
You want to piss off the elephant? All right.
You know.
Well,
okay, I'll
hey.
go first.
Hey.
Good.
Oh, one. I'll go first.
Recent anime that I watched is called Harakana Receive. It's pretty good. It's a kind of a slice of life. It's about volleyball, and like this one girl, I guess, had something had happened to her, and she kind of just stopped playing volleyball. But then her cousin,
they said Elephant Mercenary on Netflix. What the fuck? Elephant Mercenary. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
But yeah, it ends up kind of bringing her back into the sport of volleyball.
Okay.
Was she created in a lab and got experimented on?
No.
Cat would have made it fun.
It's a slice of life.
Oh, a slice of life. Okay. All right.
An elephant in the anime.
All right. Who's next?
I've been really sure to go next.
All right, go ahead.
Fine, I'll go next. Fine, fucking no. My pick is going to be probably Miss Marvel.
Okay.
Just because I watched it
All
and it
right.
was pretty decent. It's kind of. Actually, the thing I liked about it is that it was cheesy, but not annoyingly cheesy.
Yeah, well,
Like some
it's supposed to be cheesy. Yeah, it's supposed to be.
Yeah. And I think there's going to be a season 2 based on what they're saying with season 1, so I'm assuming that's what they're going to do. So,
Okay.
yeah,
Well,
go and watch it.
yeah, it's good. It's good for what I thought, what they're doing.
Yeah.
Who wants to go next?
Well, I guess I'll go next. So mine is an unusual pick. I recently got both the Monster Girl Encyclopedia 1 and 2. These are really interesting stuff. They actually, it's like a bestiary basically. It tells you everything about these monster girls and what they and how they. Most of it is.
Wait, is this
most of it is actually pretty tame.
This is a book.
Yeah, it's a book you can actually get, and actually has like little pictures of each individual creature. Like, oh, here's a troll, and it's like a female troll or whatever, but they look like they're monster girls, but they look like anime girls.
Yeah, I know what he's talking about. I've seen.
And it shows like their height, weight, what they eat, what they do, like how they go spend their days or whatever, and things like that. And then it always turns out to like somehow they end up, whatever. But yeah, I mean the books it's laid out just like like a dictionary. You can like flip to a certain page and there you go. And it has a certain creature in it, like a slime.
An encyclopedia. Yeah. Gotcha.
Exactly, and they have like little write-ups on them, and there's volume 1 and 2.
See, the chat is saying, "Oh, I bet there's pictures." I bet
there's pictures. There's pictures, but you'd be surprised though. There's only like a few where it actually shows them in action. There's like maybe like a handful.
Okay.
But most of them are just like, it shows them in their whatever default forms are. Rarely does it ever show them like naked or engaged in something.
Okay.
But there's interest. But it's it's a very interesting read. I highly recommend it.
Wait, where did you get this book at? On Amazon or something?
On Amazon. Mm-hmm. It's a hardback book. It's a really nice looking book too.
All right.
It's very well done. It's called the Monster Girl Encyclopedia.
All right. You want to go next week?
How much was it?
Go.
Let me see.
$69.99.
$69.99.
It was actually $420.69.
No, he's fucking with you. He said that's not bad. That's not bad.
Is this that book that's based off of Monster Musume?
No, this actually came before Monster Musume.
Yeah, it's another thing.
It's called Monster Girl Encyclopedia 1. And this has been on my list since like fucking, I don't know, like 2017 or something.
They said
it is $25.49.
They said definitely read it for the articles. They said definitely read it for the articles.
I read it for the articles. But yeah, no, it's actually really good. The art is really well done.
All right. Wing Zero, you want to go next, or you want me to go?
You go.
Yeah, okay. I guess you got something. I guess you got something in the chamber. I guess. All right. So my weekly pick is Vampire in the Garden. I actually had a chance to sit down and watch this series. The series is only 6 episodes long. About vampires. It's in the middle of a war between vampires and humans, set out in the dead of winter with snow. And
you said Vampire in the Garden, though.
Yes.
Is it just about them gardening?
Bruh. That's not what it's about. It's about survival. I can't believe you said
Wait,
that.
NT Narrative is already out on Blu-ray?
What?
It is.
Okay, you're looking at something else. You're distracting me here. All right.
No. Oh, I'm thinking out loud.
Okay, so Vampire in the Garden is really well done. It goes to show you the relationship between vampires and humans and how they can get along, and for those who do not want them to get along because it furthers a political agenda. So it's and also blind hatred as well. So it goes to show you that this is it's only 6 episodes long. It's really well done. I don't know if they're going to have another season, but this one for what you're getting out of it, 6 episodes is about the runtime it should go for 6 episodes for a series.
Is this an anime or?
This is anime. This is anime.
Oh.
Yep.
Yeah.
Might have to check
Anime Janai. It's not anime.
Might have to check this out then. It sounds like
They said the articles are very detailed. It's like
The articles are very detailed.
So go ahead, Wing Zero. Go ahead.
Be real with y'all. I literally don't got nothing for this week.
So you want to go last and you don't have anything?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I know what Ring Zero's pick is. It's Vince McMahon because he wants to be.
Damn it! Okay, I'll pick his weekly pick for him.
No,
His
I
weekly
really
pick is
don't
furry porn. All right, go out and watch it because that's what he's into.
I mean, seriously, he wanted to go last and
No,
didn't
that's
have
what you get.
anything.
No, that's what you get.
I really don't got nothing because all I've been doing was studying on
It's fucking-
airbrushing.
All you
you're
had
doing
to
is
say
fucking
was
looking at
that
furry porn all
maybe
fucking week.
Maybe the product or something you had from the airbrushing kit. You could have said. I mean, you literally made me go before you, and then you had me thinking. I had said before you went. I said, I guess he's got one in the chamber. He's got one that he really wants to talk about.
I do have some breaking news.
Hold on, we got breaking news for you. Do you want breaking news? Hold on, let me set it up. Ready? Breaking news. Go ahead. What's the breaking news?
Ric Flair feels that he can be better fundamentally than 85% of WWE and AEW rosters.
What?
He thinks he could beat anyone in the fucking ring.
Ric Flair?
Yeah, that pick says it all.
How old is Ric Flair?
Like 80 or something? I don't know.
Jesus Christ. That's not breaking news.
I guess we'll fucking be half the roster, I guess.
Okay. It's just... Okay, you don't have a weekly pick. Your weekly pick is furry porn. So...
There you go. That's his weekly pick.
It's your furry porn. Your weekly
Like
pick
I
is
said,
furry
I
porn.
mean, all I've been doing was just studying on airbrushing.
You could have said the airbrush kit was...
You could have said airbrushing.
Yeah, you could have said
learning
that.
airbrushing.
Instead, you get furry porn. That's what you get.
You get furry porn. You get furry porn.
Well, I'm sorry if I don't got anything.
You had 2 weeks to get something. You had 2 weeks. Okay.
I just been focusing on my Gundam project lately. So.
You could have talked about. You could have said your Gundam project. You didn't say anything.
What are you talking about, dude?
Like, okay.
So next week, Ring Zero's got to pay us $100 each.
Each. Come on,
pay up.
Come on, Wing Zero.
Pay the troll toll. Pay the troll toll. Come on.
Pay the troll toll now.
Yep.
He's like, God damn it.
He doesn't pay it by next week. It's $200, and it goes to 1,000.
All right. Well, I guess that's all.
For every time you go last, you get an extra 100.
Yeah, right. Well, with that said,
you have to give us an extra 100 for every time you go last.
We are done with all our news and all our weekly picks. -1. We don't have a weekly pick.
Porn using airbrushing. There you go. I bet you can get the fur details really well.
Right. With that said, y'all, it's been good.
I got Ring Zero's pick. It's furry encyclopedia.
No, we're not going there. We're getting ready to end this show. We've been doing it long enough. I want to say thank you to everybody who's been watching. I want to say thank you for everyone who's still been doing this for us and riding with us. Those who haven't been, we'll miss you on the way up. But with that said, as you know, within our disagreements and everything, it's still going to be all right. With that said, I want to thank y'all once again for still being here. We did this for a long time tonight. So with that said, y'all take care and y'all be safe, and we out.
Laters.
Take care, everybody.